It's gonna be one of them nights. I see the. It's gonna be one of them nights. I see the hoes on my sprite. Hey, It's gonna be one of them nights. I see the foes in my sprite. I see the lows of my life. I see the love of my life. I see the high of my life. I feel like dying tonight. I feel like flying the kite. I feel like flying the coop. I seen the lies and the truth. Don't know what I'm gonna do. I feel like it's gonna be one of them days. I can die from anything. Trying to just stay out the way. I've been working like a slave. Niggas ain't trying to get paid. I've been sipping Douce. Trying to get out my depression. I never fold under pressure. Them niggas can't do it better. I take it up a new level. Living like it's nothing special. Bitch, you can die any day. I'm taking this to the grave. I got some things I can't say. My nigga just caught a case. Caught him outside with the K. He fell in love with the Drake. Ball like Kawhi in the paint. He always stay with a 40. Party next door with a shorty. I can't even tell a whole story. It's gonna be one of them nights. We put a phone in the Sprite. We hit a left and a right. Phone up ain't tryna get mic. Bro got that pipe on his sight. Somebody dying tonight. Can't call it wrong or no right. But I know that life could be better. We all just wanna be better. Spend my life up in the ghetto. So that better be something special. Smoking the wind of the seas. My nigga died on the E. I was in love overseas. So I know that life is a dream. And nothing is really what seems. Could get no better, but can't get no better. Cause some niggas fold under pressure. And could get some money, but can't get no money. Cause niggas ain't working together. One of them nights, I see the foes in my sprite. I see the lows of my life. I see the love of my life. I see the high of my life. I feel like dying to know. I feel like flying the kite. I feel like flying the coop. I seen the lies and the truth. Don't know what I'm gonna do. I feel like I feel more. That it's the OPM Hollywood episode, the OPM episode, you know what I'm saying? As y'all know, you feel me, I got a special guest in the house, OPM Hollywood. You want to introduce yourself for the people?
I am who he said I am.
I am who he said I am.
I'm OPM Hollywood, you feel me? Hollywood OG, motherfucking Swindle Lyman's, motherfucking Arson Lupin, the Gentleman Thief. I'm him.
Yes, sir.
No cap.
Hell yeah, so look, you feel me? You know what I mean? I know we do Smidd After Dark whenever we got like a good guest or some shit to talk about, you feel me? So, you know what I mean? I feel like we got a good combination of both today, you know what I'm saying? So, first and foremost, for people that don't know who OPM Hollywood is is a person who I go back to knowing, I would say 2014, when we first met. I came to speak at their high school. We all went to the same high school, but he went to a different campus. So I came to speak at their high school, and we connected over a watch. Not bullshitting you. We both had on gold watches. No cap. And motherfucker was like, yo, I like that watch. I like that watch. I'm like, I bet. You know what I'm saying?
I damn near had on Michael Kors watch.
Yeah, I think it was the same exact watch. I think we had the exact same watch. That's what it was.
No cap.
Literally, we had the exact same watch. You feel me? So I'm like, I bet. You know what I'm saying? He a senior. I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Come to find out, the nigga literally lives in my neighborhood. Didn't notice. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, right up the fucking street, right up the block, like it's nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Like, he had been staying what he had been staying since a child.
Literally.
Like, maybe, like, you know.
Like 4th grade, like a kid.
I'm phone them since a kid. I have been staying where I've been staying since a kid. We never bumped into each other.
Never bumped into each other.
Literally.
Or if we did, we don't remember it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because we've been talking a lot, and we know so many of the same people. We did so much of the same shit. Like, our schools, our grammar schools we went to, my 8th grade was up the street.
Literally. We used to fight his school. Like, that shit crazy. Like, my 7th, 8th grade, when we was in 7th, 8th grade, he went to Oakdale. Elementary school.
Literally. Shout out to Oakdale, man. All my people from Oakdale,
we
man.
used to, you feel me, get it in with Oakdale. That shit crazy. That shit, every morning before school.
And what's crazy is niggas used to come to school talking about, we was fighting them niggas. Woo, woo. And I'm like, I used to get a ride home, so I ain't know what them niggas was doing. But
and I used to play football. All of my football games from Longwood in 7th, 8th grade was at Oakdale Park, literally.
So it's like, crazy. This shit real connected. So first and foremost, I always like to give people their flowers. This is a real important person to me. You know what I'm saying? It's a real good person to me.
For sure.
I appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? We've been doing a lot of good music together. But outside of that, too,
I feel like we built a good bond, you know what I'm saying, a good friendship, you know what I'm saying, which is I think is dope as shit. And I think this all started from me responding to a message about coming to speak to y'all, you know what I'm saying, like, you know what I mean, and saying, yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then you being on your shit with your OPM shit, you know what I'm saying? So,
nah, no cap. That experience though was still like that was one of many like urban prep like I felt like they used to do for us if it wasn't like everybody felt like urban prep helped them in different ways. That's what I'm basically trying to say. Like some people felt like academically that shit was just ridiculously easy. Some people felt like the networking though was amazing. They got everything. And everybody that went there, you got something out of it. So basically, what I'm saying is my highlights was the people that come to speak to us, and whoever you are, whenever you come, it don't matter. I ain't trying to skip class for. I just like hearing different messages from different people because I know like if you come to speak to us, you got some substance about yourself. You ain't coming to talk about nothing. So Smitty though, like from being like alumni, was you alumni? You was alumni, right?
Yeah, but I graduated. I was a year removed. So
yeah, right. You was a year removed. Yeah, so with him being alumni, like. It was other people up there that was also alumni, like with urban prep. So like he just carried himself a certain type of way. Like so, I'm only saying he's alumni, like, cause he ain't stand out though, like just like a super like. You feel me? Like what's the word I'm thinking for? I don't know, but he ain't overly stand out. Just like just cause he's alumni, he stood out type shit. Like it was who he was and the shit that he was talking about and how he was coming. Like these niggas was alumni. We looked at them with high standards. We held all of them on pedestals, but like Smitty was the one we was like, oh yeah, no, that nigga do something. Like we don't know what it is. Niggas like, nah, I bet he rap.
No, you know what it was? What it was? I bet he rap. They was right. What it was? I remember it because Rob told me low key what it was. When motherfuckers was talking, if you remember, everybody that was talking with me, they stayed sitting down when they spoke.
Facts.
I stood up on y'all stage and was like, yo, what's up? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had a real conversation with y'all type shit. So, like, motherfuckers that let me know, like, that was something to just, you know what I'm saying? So, you feel me? I just appreciate y'all for listening type shit. So, that's Spin That Out the Dark, man. Our introductions, man. We gonna get into some fun shit, man. I don't want to get too much in the OPM Hollywood story. We gonna get to some stories, I know, because that's just how we naturally do. But if y'all want to watch a lot of, like, crazy stories, tune in to Jay Ace's podcast. You know what I'm saying? You want to give him a plug?
Yes, it is called Behind the Music, Jay Aces. You can just find it if you search OPM Hollywood on YouTube, preferably without a space. But if you do so, it'll still come up. Just try not to make OPM Hollywood 2 words.
What's the name of the platform again?
It's Behind the Scenes, Jay Aces.
So yeah, I gotta check that out if y'all want the full OPM Hollywood story.
Yeah, behind the scenes.
Is it? Behind the scenes, behind the music.
Behind the music, right? Behind the music. Yeah, I'm so sorry, Jay. Jay Aces, Behind the Music, OPM Hollywood. It's part 1. I got part 2, part 3 coming soon.
Hell yeah! So y'all tune into that, man. Get the whole OPM Hollywood story. Today we just gonna talk some shit, man. We gonna get into some real, like, cause we rap, bro, and we really talk about music. We really talk about like real shit, and we have a million conversations, and we always say this shit should be on the podcast. We literally had a 17-hour argument.
We've done that multiple times. Which is crazy.
It's just crazy.
No cap. But
only
it's crazy.
person.
I was just thinking of a subtle ass bar though on the way here that I said in the car.
What was
I
it?
said he thinking he bout it, we beat his ass blue black. But I'm just like, I know it's gonna sound like he thinking he bout it, we just beat him up. He turned blue black. But bout it, no limit, Master P and his co-defendant was blue. They was blue and black in the movie. What was that? I got the hookup. They were blue and black. You feel me? So it
That's what I'm saying,
and it's like a subtle bar though, like that. It ain't gonna mean nothing to nobody, but I know that's why I put it in there. Not to just say we whipped the nigga ass, but like
no, we beat a nigga ass, left him. And that's the thing about music, bro.
About it, we beat his ass blue black.
Literally.
You feel me?
Literally. If y'all know the movie Master P, I'm about it. You know what I'm saying? Literally, bro. Like, yeah, that's amazing. I ain't gonna. That's the type of shit we be on, bro. Like, we literally like. Well, I just want to ask you, right, when it comes to, like, the bars and shit, when you thinking of it, like, what make you think of a line like that?
So, I don't know. I go into, like, the best, like, I tell people I can't freestyle, right, because motherfuckers will try to sit there and make me freestyle. You know me, I can't just answer a question head on, folks. I got to go in. I got to give them, like, the whole meaning behind it.
We here as long as we want to be.
But people always tell me, like, broski, like, you feel me, you hard freestyle. And, like, I can freestyle, but see, what I do know, if I'm sitting there at the booth, it's like pressure more so than it's pressure to like strategically think of words like right then and there. So I kind of just go with words that's filler words that fit. When I'm writing though, I can think of like the 20th best way to say something. So I can sit there.
So you go through 20 different combinations of
not
things.
as exaggerated, maybe like 10 for sure though.
10 is still a
I
lot.
would write like 6 of them hoes down, like, but for sure like 10 though. I go through like 10 different lines on how to say something, like how you could be about it. Oh, I want to. If I hear about it. My ears really instantly. I'm sorry, I'm a little slurred because I'm drinking and whatnot. But my ears instantly Shout out tequila. My ears instantly go to what I know. So it's not like I just hear about it in my head, like I want to say that line and I'm finna find something around with it. I'm instantly going to what my brain can reference to about it. Oh, that's Master P. Oh, how do I instantly put Master P with about it? Oh, beat his ass Blue Black. What was I editing the track to make? Does that rhyme with Blue Black? Yes, it does. So it's really just like, you feel me, sitting there and crafting the best way to say something.
Yeah.
Instead of just saying we beat that nigga ass, instead of saying we beat his ass Blue Black, instead of saying he thinking he about it, we beat him Blue Black with no substance behind it. Like I actually thought about that.
We beat him. Like
you
can say it a million ways.
Just, any type of way for like I sit there and really critique myself on what bars I want to place type shit. Because I'm writing like, it's a disjustice to the track if I really wrote this shit and I came on it and spit some bullshit. Like.
So you're writing, are you writing for the bar or the rhyme?
I'm writing for the bar.
Okay.
Because I never really rhyme.
Okay.
Ever. My words are always near rhymes. Like, I literally...
Explain that. What is a near rhyme? Because a lot of niggas, this is some sauce, some jewels niggas is
okay,
getting.
let me try to play something real quick. I'm going to just play one bar from a
Go
song
ahead.
type shit. Thinking about it. What song is that?
If y'all want to look up any of OPM Hollywood music, OPM Hollywood like the fucking sign.
Oh, yeah, no, I know.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all go look them up, man. Y'all can hear all these bars. We got projects coming out. We got so much shit coming out. You know what I'm saying? Let it be known type shit. You know what I'm saying? Why he finding these bars and shit like that. Because the bars is crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
Sure.
Like, it's so many fucking bars. Like, they could say, hit they block with 3 Ks. We hang niggas. Come on, bro. Come on. Kelly! Kelly!
Even just how I start off this. I say, me and Shawnee in Dallas fucking off thinking if we should punch for flow sheets. And Neiman Marcus and Argentina High think I just seen Ginobili. Ginobili and floor seats does not rhyme. You feel me?
Ginobili flow seats.
You feel me? But it's it sound good. You wouldn't even know it don't rhyme.
It sound like it goes together.
So like I'm not even writing.
It's like that Eminem shit. So you can rhyme orange with something.
Orange, yes, I damn near did. I can't think I used to say it all the time doing some funny shit like no cap. But
you never heard when Eminem did it? He was like something oranges, syringes. Like you never heard that shit? I'm about to play that shit for you. Yeah.
Nah, damn, that could though. That'd be I should try that. But I said Neiman Marcus High. I think I just seen Ginobili. I can be anything I want to be. Shit, thanks to Adobe. You feel me? Like Adobe and Ginobili does not rhyme.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Ginobili. Yeah.
You feel me? It's not supposed to go together.
But it's that E that you kind of touching on.
I'm finessing the end. The end sounds kind of like, you feel me?
Yeah, and if you pronounce the Ginobili away and kind of be subtle on that L, that Adobe and Ginobili can Ginobili. You know what I mean? You can finesse it type shit in any way when it comes to your speech pattern. So you pay attention to that, right? You pay attention to how you're physically saying the words.
Basically, like.
What's the word?
I don't even pay attention. That's what I was going to say. So, to answer your question that you just asked me, I'm not paying attention to the rhyme. I'm paying attention to the bar. Yeah. I just so happen to force the end word sometimes, but it goes. Like, I just know if I get a word in the vicinity, I'll be fine.
Period.
You feel me? So, like, I can strategically, though, put it on paper. But I was rapping to Drake one time, my cameraman, and I was telling him, like, something. I said two lines. He was like, those just completely don't rhyme, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, wow, like I didn't even notice. Like, I'm like, you damn that right, huh? I repeated it. I'm like, that shit don't rhyme. I'm like, you know what I'm saying?
That shit don't rhyme. You're right.
So you feel me? It's not even intentional. A lot of the times, it just be me. I keep stepping on the human race. No, you Gucci, you Gucci. It just be me. Like, okay, I could do Tim, him, Slim, Jim, Kim, Pimp, Temp, or I can do Tim, Pimp, Limp. I don't know, Crip. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I'm not gonna keep going. Tim had a limp. I mean, I'm not.
I'm just saying you would go to bar like Tim had a limp, gang bang, and he was a Crip.
Yeah, you feel me?
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like you would fit the bar in that type shit.
Literally, I would be focused
Tim
on
with
the
a limp.
bar.
If you got a limp, you crippled.
Don't fuck
gang bang, you know what I'm saying?
And
so
there you go. You just thought that. So that's the shit that we talking about right now. That was literally a freestyle. He has no song stating those bars at all. Tim has a limp. He's a Crip. Do you hear that?
Yeah. Tim has a limp. Gangbanging shorty. He a Crip.
That's amazing. That's right here and right now.
Yeah, shit. But I use that as an example to just kind of give people an example too, because I think you would think of that bar on your own type
sure.
shit. You know what I'm saying? Like the differences in us, and I think that make us work so well is which is like the yin and the yang. Is I literally think the same way. You know what I'm saying? So I think the same way as far as like I'm thinking about the bar, like I want to connect the bar, but I'm also thinking about if I can make a whole sentence rhyme. And that's even better too.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
be
saying?
Snapping with that shit.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
don't mind my brother, he off up here. Don't mind my brother, he off up here slurring, bitch. I'm off for Addy, so don't make us nervous. Like, what you say after that?
This shit get dirty. I'm talking Nelly St.
Lunatics. I'm talking Nelly St. Lunatics dirty. You feel me? So like,
bitch,
it's
you
still
nobody
not even
worried.
like rhyming though. Like nervous, dirty.
Yeah.
Splurging. I mean, slurring. That does not
slurring.
rhyme for like. It's just like you able to sit your shit in pocket. So when you do that rhyme for rhyme shit, like that's when you really beat up the beat for real, because the bars has to sit right after each other. Like, you feel, I want to say.
But that's the challenge for me. I'm looking at like if I can connect an entire bar, a line of rhyme, with an entire line that's a bar. It's like that's like a triple on triple, quadruple on. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that's like a scoring 30 for 30. You know what I'm saying? That's like a damn. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, though, like how you do it though is interesting. Though, knowing like your thought process, because we work so many times. I never asked you your thought process like outright in those exact words or whatever. So to hear you say like that's the exact way you think about it, it's interesting because we literally think about it the same way. We just come up with it at different times. That's so nuts. You know what I'm saying?
That's right, and I can think while you say that, I literally just wrote some shit.
Oh shit, we getting the bars before they hit the track. We getting the bars before they hit the track. Hold on.
Through to show you like.
Hold on.
When I was literally like trying to strategically rhyme some shit, and I'm like, I was sitting with myself like, nah, this ain't gonna work.
Yeah. So you go through that. You like erase lines and shit like that. Mm-hmm. So like you really revise your shit. You're not sitting there like. First thing off the top, you just going in.
You know, I'm going to keep going through and finding out the best way that I can say this. I'll be like, oh, no, that sound a little too plain. Or I think of a nigga that I know probably said it before. I'll be like, yep, can't say that. Like,
do you have a limit to how many times you'll, like, revise something?
Nope.
No?
That's why I like writing, though. You feel me? Because, like, I can't... My brain freestyling allow me to sit right there and think of, like, the first 3 to 4 bars. Mm-hmm. I can't go after that. When I'm writing, I could go 4, 6, 10 bars, and I could sit there for 30 minutes and really like think about this shit instead of sitting there and then like, all right, let me punch this one line. Then I record myself, so I gotta punch myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I gotta come back to the mic.
Myself.
You feel right? I gotta come back to the mic. I gotta, you feel me? Play, stop, hit record, drag shit, come back, play, stop, hit record, think of the lines, and all that time I'd have been and wrote 10 bars. You feel me?
Right.
So like. I definitely gotta right to strategically put my shit together. I feel like that just answered the question.
Yeah, bro, overly did. You perfectly fine and shit. While you find the bars at the same time, I want to encourage everybody that's tuning in. Definitely check out OPM Hollywood's music. OPM Hollywood on all platforms.
For sure. So it's just this shit that I've played right here. Peter Piper picked the pepper, probably not cause I'm too player. Product placing in my neighborhood, my jab was by the stairs. People pick with random people plotting how to pick their pockets. Plug named Raffaello, he don't know nothing about the Houston Rockets. So I was sitting there like, really like
playing that alliteration,
right? Yeah. But I can go Peter Piper picked the pepper, probably not cause I'm too player. So now I'm thinking, what round with player? But now I'm thinking like, okay, fuck that. I want to go P. I want to go alliteration with it.
Yeah.
So now it's like I'm sitting there crafting like what P words without looking at what words in the dictionary or no shit like that on
just
Google.
Thinking
like
on your own,
you know what I'm saying? So like
power.
Now I'm going product placing in my neighborhood, like my job. Now people, you feel me? Pick with random. You got to think. I'm strategically thinking of these words where it's not pussy, player.
Like that's what I'm saying. So what makes you say product placement over pussy popping? She just want to.
You feel me?
With a pimp.
And also, what makes me say product placement instead of saying like selling drugs or like anything in that nature, because you know what I mean when I'm saying product placement. Mm-hmm. So it's like.
Well, you don't though. It could be a million things though.
You feel me?
It's what that's up to viewer discretion advised.
So viewer's discretion advised. No cap. So I go product placing though, just because of the simple fact I like the high class street shit. So like a lot of shit cannot be a big word. A lot of words cannot be a big word. Like, you feel me? Like, but you would say something to a motherfucker that don't understand that that's not a big word, and they'll think that it's a big word. Yeah. You feel me? So product placement to me just sound really like good together. Like paper towel. Like, exactly. You got a big towel. You got one of the big napkins, bro. Like,
hey, shout out my boy, man. Yeah, that shit was hilarious.
But nah, nevertheless, though, you feel me? Product placement just gonna sound to me really good to the brain. Like this nigga just said something.
Yeah.
You feel me? Instead of saying pussy popping, you feel me? Playing with pens. You know what I'm saying?
It's just like you're just talking at that point. You really are strategic on what is it you're saying as well.
Yeah, exactly.
So when you're going for the bar, it's not even just a bar, but the bar has to mean something.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. So you rap with meaning.
Yeah, I rap with meaning for sure.
Oh yeah.
Everything I do gotta have some substance.
So what's the meaning of OPM?
Viewers discretion not advised.
I love it. Well, I'm just saying because I think that when we think about it, right, and I think that when I look at you, right, and especially like what we've been talking about, when we look at hip hop, right, one, you obviously made for hip hop. You meant for hip hop. You got OPM, right? I know what OPM stands for. I'm just asking because I'm gonna see what you're gonna answer. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But you know OPP as well. Yeah. So OPP from the 90s and shit like that, right? So those OPP, those stuff for like other people's pussy, other people's property, other people's, like they have multiple meanings for it type shit, right? But to see those seeds that have been planted then and to still be existing within, I seen that screen. To see that, that's OPM. No. But to see like those seeds have been planted long before we was even kind of like thought of, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And to see those things kind of even come full circle, whatever like that, I think it's incredible, you know what I'm saying? Like OPP is found by Naughty by Nature. You never know OPP, yeah, you know me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that was some shit. So like to see, like when you say even in your bars you draw from what you already know. Yeah. Even OPM is reminiscent of what you already know. Yeah, I can't think if it's Don Cannon. I don't want to quote it wrong, but they really dropped the OPM first. They took it as OPM stood for other people's money, and that's the sense that most people use it as. I really just like they definition of how they break it down, because in this lifestyle, no matter what you do, you feel me, you genuinely living off of other people's money. If you go work you a 9 to 5, it's somebody else's money. You living off of somebody else's money. Somebody pays you. If you're an entrepreneur, you living off of people's money because they got to pay you for your services. If you're a rapper, you're living off of concert tickets and record sales, et cetera, et cetera. Everybody lives off OPM. Life is about other people's money. No cap. Even if I was just having a conversation with people the other day, right? We was in the car. Right? And I was having a conversation between the difference between a service and a product. Right? The difference between a service and a product is a service people need. A product you have to convince people they need. For sure. Music is a product. You know what I'm saying? Engineer is a service. Okay. You know what I mean? Garbage man's a service. You know what I mean? Cleaning up the garbage is a product. Somebody to clean up your garbage is a product. You know what I mean? So it's the same thing, kind of like what we talking about, right? You have to understand kind of the dualities that exist with what it is that we doing. You got to understand the different approaches that you can take for something. You know what I mean? To basically achieve that goal or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? So literally, you know what I'm saying? Like literally, the word is about other people's money. You know what I'm saying? So no matter what you do in those two businesses, whether you have a service or a product, which music we have is a product, but we also provide services and the things that we do, whether it be engineering or whatever it is that we do. We also have services, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So whether it is OPM, it's all of that, I feel like, you know what I mean, combined in one, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's the way of the real. OPM. In hindsight. America owe people money. We don't use our own money. You feel me? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like real shit, you know what I'm saying? The whole world is ran off of OPM. So OPM is going to run the world. Real shit. So I want to get into another line you had, right? This is on an unreleased song. And this going to tie into what Kelly did yesterday. Where the lighter at? So you got a line, you say, niggas hoes, I saw you in the club trying to drive the boat. Oh my God. I got a question for the room. Is it ever acceptable for a man to let another man pour liquor down his throat? You would go to South Bay and let him feed you. Open your mouth. Open your mouth, nigga. Open your mouth. Open your mouth, nigga. Come on. What'd he say? Trey Guns, what's his name? Open your mouth. Come on, son. This nigga over to Trey Rags. So look, Trey Rags, that's his name. Shout out, bro. So we at the homie crib. Shout out my boy Manny, bro. We gonna get Manny on here for an interview too. So Manny, right? Manny say, Manny, yeah. Look, Manny pop out. Let me see that bottle. Manny come out with the bottle, right? You know what I'm saying? Manny come out with the bottle. He come up to Kelly. You say, hey, bro, check it out. I'm Mexican. You got to do this. He made him drive the boat. Folks said, don't answer that bitch. Boy, you ain't never drive the boat. You nigga fucking say fucking heretic shit. I'm not gonna disrespect a nigga in his house. I'm like, okay. Man! Like, what?
talking
Like,
about? I ain't gonna
I don't
disrespect
know,
him in his
nigga.
house.
Like, it's fuck.
Did I drive the boat?
Did I drive the boat?
He also came up to me first, nigga. That's like, what the fuck?
If he would have came up to me, I would have been like, no first.
So you saying if he'd have said no, you'd have said no?
I mean, yeah, I'm.
Well,
like,
So if he would
I
have,
don't know what the fuck this
if
is.
he
nigga,
would
what
have,
the
if
fuck,
he
like-
would have said no, would you have still drove the boat?
I mean, probably not. Yeah, like,
You
know
would
what I'm saying?
have probably
You
not.
would've
Yeah,
drove the boat.
Him saying
probably
no,
not.
I'm like,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm like, yo, what the fuck, like.
You would have drove that boat.
Like,
You would have drove that boat.
He was gonna drive that.
Did you
motherfucker.
speedboat it for, or it's like a little yacht? I'm
little
saying
yacht?
like,
What?
was
It
I'm
was a little
saying?
yachty. It wasn't a little yachty.
It was a little yachty, but did you like?
yo,
Hey, look, I'm gonna tell y'all,
yo,
look, this how it was. This how it was. Look, this what happened.
I'm saying, did you take it?
Look, this what happened. Look, this what happened.
Audi wasn't say no homo,
look.
cause you freaky,
Bro,
nigga. You the nigga that did it. You
You
did it.
did it. You drove the boat. So look, this what happened. Manny say, look, bro. He say, look, bro, I'm Mexican. You gotta do this. So he's like, what? He's like, it's so folks said.
He can't even say
Did he waste it a little bit and drip a little bit on the side?
You had to get the little wipe off on the little tail. One of them. You one of them folks. Hey, look. So look, folks drive the boat, right?
Yeah, club trying to drive the boat. Oh my
I was gonna call you, right? But we had already called. I'm like, I'm gonna call. We gonna talk about this shit tomorrow. So look. So then he come up to me next. He like, come on, man, your turn. I say, hell no, bro. What the fuck? I say, ain't no nigga ever finna pour liquor down my throat, fuck.
Not your turn.
Look. He say, come on, bro, I'm Mexican. I say, folks, you just
about come on, bro, I'm Mexican.
I say, folks, you just told me you don't even fuck with Mexicans like that.
Kelly ain't thinking nothing up. You trying to get lit. You gonna get wet up.
Hey, yo,
I ain't know you like to get wet.
oh my
He trying to get lit.
I ain't know you like to get wet.
No. Wet up is a term that they use on the west side of
know.
Chicago. No, the real don't know though. You know, wet up is a term they use on the west side of Chicago. You feel me? They just mean you drunk as hell. Cause y'all know everybody be trying to steal our slang, so that's a little Chicago slang for you.
Slang
You know,
doctors. Real
Take
shit.
it if you must.
A few months, you feel me? But let them know where you
What's
got it
up,
from.
everybody? I'm on this podcast. How y'all coming?
Hell yeah. So look, folks. So I'm like, and he like, bro, like, no, you. He like, no, you right. Ooh, like, I'm like, fuck, you talking about?
Driving the boat.
Oh yeah, bro. The homie Kelly, bro, drove the boat yesterday.
Got phone stands. Finish talking, my bad.
Nah, you good. Getting everybody straight. This nigga Kelly drove the boat last night, man. I ain't gonna lie to you folks, but so that's what I'm saying. Is it ever acceptable for a nigga to drive the boat? What if it's your girl pouring it? You right. But what if it's your girl? Like if
My
you
girl not gonna pour no liquor in my mouth though. She gonna hand me a cup and hand me the bottle. You feel me?
okay.
Liquor. Kelly, how did that make you feel though? I wonder how did that make you feel.
I'm not answering no
No,
questions.
I gotta know, bro. I gotta know. How
This is Smidd after dark, man. Talk that shit.
How did it make you feel to drive the boat?
How it make you feel?
This is your interview, nigga.
How it make you feel?
Was this your first time driving the boat?
I'm good. I'm not talking. Nigga.
Damn, this
Kelly don't want to talk about
He
it.
embarrassed y'all.
Hey, look, listen. You drove it. You the captain. You the captain.
He literally drove it.
He drove it. Skirt.
What happened?
Oh yeah, we sometimes technical difficulties, man. Y'all go get the merch, man. Technical difficulties hoodies. Midnight After Dark hoodies coming soon.
Driving the boat.
We got local Artisan hoodies too. I got my hoodie t-shirts. Yeah, I ain't got one on either, but shout out Juggernaut. I'm
Shit
representing.
on my live. He talking about yo.
For us, yo, what up? Yeah, man. For real.
That's my nephew. His little ass like 12.
For real.
Yeah, he 13.
He 13. Oh, shout out little folks, 13.
What you saying though, Smidd?
No, I'm just saying. So it's never acceptable. A dude can never. So even if your girl, it's your birthday, your girl like, come on, happy birthday.
Yeah, no. I can't even.
How do you get out of that?
Me personally, I can't even drive the boat. No homo. Like
I can't.
I don't even like liquor like that. You feel me? For they just be. Viewers' discretion is advised. The rest of this conversation is non-homophobic.
Right. I was gonna say it ain't no homo, no homophobe, no homophobe.
Them. And I ain't got nothing wrong with y'all though. I love everybody.
Bad.
So
This is personal.
I can't just gobble goke a whole thing of liquor like that. Like just
said gobble goke?
goke. You feel me? Like wide mouth as hell, just open down the throat.
Yeah.
That's hitting the straight pipes. This is so gay. But like.
It's in the pipes. That's hitting the straight pipes.
This shit just hit like, you know.
He said that's hitting the straight pipes. This is so
liquor,
good.
though. Like, and then he Mexican. Ain't no telling what you was drinking.
Nah, it was Casas.
Oh, Casa. Oh yeah, you dangerous then. I'm funny.
Yeah.
That go down kind of lightly though, but still not just like.
It's something in the bottle.
That's
Nobody can pour that.
From how like manonizing that feel.
Yep. I think you just made up a word. Demanonizing. Thank you. Somebody in the room smart. Somebody in the room know what the fuck they talking about.
Hey, I do be putting words together.
They
I
do.
get the point across to me what I want.
You know what he meant? Demanonize.
You demanonized me.
You demanonized me. You took my demanonizement. He tried to do.
Oh, bro. But nah, yeah. So that just feel like, you know, right then and there at the point, like I said, Salt Bay feeding you. I can't imagine going for a piece of steak with my mouth like that in front of a table full of people. Like, why he drop it in there? I said no homo at the beginning of all this. So, why? No cap.
Just so in case you forgot or you just tuning in.
But why, like, you know, that shit just feel just not right.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Just don't look right either. And it's sexualized. That's why you like doing it to females. Like,
Right.
That's why it started. Like.
Literally.
You feel me? Yeah, bitch, take this in the mouth.
No, that shit really started on like Girls Gone Wild. Or that was like
you
10, 11, like up too late and shit like that.
I
see
don't
that
know
shit.
recent shit.
Yeah, you feel me? Like, that's not like motherfuckers like, so that whole Salt Bay shit. It's cool if you want to like, this is my thing, right?
It's for straight creeps.
Right. This is my thing. If I'm here to eat a meal or drink drinks, I don't need you to like feed me or pour that. I can do that shit my own. The goal is I pay for what I need to pay for. All that other shit, I didn't pay for all this like this weird sexual experience. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Definition of demanonizing.
the definition of demanonizing. I think we need to put that in Webster's, goddamn it.
Oh, bro.
Yeah, so the room is concise except for Kelly. Like, you don't let nobody drive the boat on you. Or you don't drive the boat ever.
That's Twitch, folks, because it got to come off no homo. The century got to come off.
Oh, folks, but
I can't keep talking about Kelly driving this boat. I'm fucked up in here about it.
Bro,
I can't imagine. Then you let another nigga let you drive the boat. You ain't even. Not he let his hair back.
he whip his hair back and forth.
Did you put it in the ponytail?
I'm done. I'm done.
Yo! Hold on. Okay, we wildin', man. Smidd out at the dark, man. Y'all know what the fuck it is, man. Tune the fuck in, man, on YouTube, the local Artisan, man, all that good shit, man. Shout out Kelly, man. We just talking shit, but outside of that, this nigga
That's
Kelly.
my boy. He just went my
No,
ass, man.
Kelly no. Kelly did some amazing shit.
Last night.
Do you know what the fuck Kelly did last night? I called you and told you. You know?
No. Yeah. She was right there, kind of.
Oh, you heard?
Mel didn't know, though.
You hear?
Yeah.
This nigga, we playing blackjack. We're playing blackjack for money. This nigga right here said, "What's up?" Yeah, there you go.
That's who was driving the boat.
That's who was driving the boat. Before he drove the boat, we playing blackjack for money, bro. This nigga gets dealt a king and an ace, right? A king and an ace. If you play blackjack, you know that's blackjack.
Literally.
This nigga just thinking the ace is just a one and still asks for a hit.
Also, you thought an ace would. So you didn't know
It's
you
like
had.
we've all been saying like the ace has been one. So
No, so
No,
you
I
didn't
said
know-
1 or
it's
11.
1 or
You only heard the first
so
half.
You didn't know that you had blackjack?
I mean, like, I
No.
just was counting the one, the ace as a
Yeah,
one.
No.
so you didn't know you
Like,
had blackjack.
I got 11. So
Wow.
Like, yeah.
So you. Wow.
Exactly. Amazing,
And
right?
this just comes into what you always be telling me about this nigga, just that he just
Amazing.
He just damn near God with some dreads.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
In
Like,
the
literally.
podcast.
In a podcast, literally.
No
God
cap.
with dreads in a
Holy
pocket.
Almighty.
Yeah,
He was
no
real
cap, he
shit.
just do
I ain't gonna lie to you.
everything.
Kelly!
Kelly!
Bro,
He
the
do
nigga,
everything the right way.
bro, he asks for a hit, and he gets hit a queen.
Oh, jeez.
A fucking queen, bro.
That's ridiculous.
So we go around. He got a queen in the A showing. I'm just knowing this nigga busted. So we go around the table. I think did I bust? I might have like 18 or 17, something like that, right? The homie he had, the homie Manny, the one who made him drive the boat. He had like He got like.
So y'all was
15.
having a wild ass night. You felt good. You feeling good off the blackjack.
I would.
He said, "Dad, nigga."
So look, we go to flipping cars over. He has 21. So I'm not thinking of it. I'm like, damn, you got 21. I'm like, wait, you got dealt the king and the ace first? He's like, yeah. I'm like, whoa. I'm like, yo. I immediately called you.
That literally just does not happen.
That don't happen.
Ever.
Ever.
Like, I mean, shit, unless you maybe not playing for money, you'll probably get that lucky type shit. But definitely not no competitive game of blackjack. You not fucking getting
The GOAT.
3 high cards.
The GOAT.
And they all being blitzers. Like, what the hell? Like, that's an amazing ass hand. That's what that was for an amazing ass young man. Yep.
Amazing. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
No,
we talk
no
shit, you feel
cap.
me? But it's because he drove the boat. You feel me? You gotta take your lumps.
You gotta take that.
You gotta
bro.
take your
Niggas
lumps. You know
hold
what I'm saying?
club.
But this nigga's amazing. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yo.
Yeah,
We
nah, that's
went
some
racing like a couple
And
weeks
to
back.
know that it wasn't on purpose. Because at
Exactly.
first I thought you did it with some real gall. Like, and just everything in you, nigga, and just hit with an ace and a king. So I'm, oh yeah, you dangerous. I just found out, though, that you didn't know that you had 21.
I mean, no, like.
But
like,
you
when
still
when came to me,
dangerous,
like,
though.
Literally.
I knew I had 20 because I heard them when I heard them say like it was 1 through 11. I was like, oh, okay, like. I get that I
Yeah.
would have blackjack right now, but like everyone's been saying 1 when we've been getting aces, so I'm like, all right, like.
So
I
you was
count that
just
as a
gonna
one,
use
like,
you was just gonna not bust niggas' heads basically and just go blackjack. You was gonna hit again if you got a 7 or something.
Yeah,
you
like,
was
if I
gonna.
would've getting
No, if
if
he
you
got-
got
but
a
no,
7 or
he
something,
would've
you would've
busted.
just had 18.
No.
No,
If he,
that's not.
Oh, right. No.
was
He
just-
would 18.
Like, how did that
Yeah,
one?
yeah,
So,
yeah.
like,
So
right.
that's what I'm saying. So he's really hoping that y'all had a good hand so he could not do y'all like that, really. That's really what it was. He was trying to hold out for y'all.
I don't give a fuck what he was trying to do.
No, but
He
that's
got
what
a queen dealt.
your
because, like,
mistakes could make you $1 million, and that's crazy.
Crazy as shit.
I've seen that happen when it comes to the YouTubers I watch be in poker tournaments and shit like that.
Gee.
Like, they've been saying they've gotten crazy hands and shit like that.
No, it's somebody you showed me, that chick.
Oh yeah, Miss Finland. Her name is Miss Finland. She's gorgeous. She was Miss Finland, literally, but her name is also Miss Finland.
Period. I would
But-
be my name too. If I did what she did, call me
No
whatever.
cap,
Just
yeah.
don't call me collect.
She made a nigga fold that had literally 3 pairs. She was bluffing for $1.7 million. She was literally bluffing. You know how much gall that take. I'm gonna just say nuts. You feel me? I like to say gall though. Expand your vocabulary.
Real shit.
But you feel me? It take a lot of cojones to do that, and she's a woman without none. You feel
Literally.
me?
The- the-
Like,
Literally.
no cap.
The most dangerous aspect about shit like that is a person's poker face. Like that.
You don't need
that-
one when you that beautiful though type shit, cause niggas is dickheads. Niggas is
I mean,
gonna
no,
sit
that
at
is
the
true, too,
niggas
yeah,
sitting at the
like,
table losing
since
sight
she's a
of
woman and
you
shit
know
like
they
that,
losing
they
sight of
automatically got
business.
It's
That's
money
really
on the
what he
table.
was saying. He was looking at her. He just like, I can't tell anybody know, like, you know what I'm saying? That she's fucking with me, like, da, 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 da. Like, I can't tell by her face. I never played with you, nigga. It's business. You
Period.
got 3 of a kind.
Period. Take the risk.
Take the risk.
You better know this shit, they get
It
risk.
ain't no pretty. You trying to just hope maybe after the game you could tell her, yeah, I folded. We could joke about it. You could take on the date or some shit like that
Exactly.
just because
No,
you
exactly,
lost
yeah.
$1.7 million
He tried
to the
wheel-
bitch.
he tried to wheel
You know what I'm
up
saying?
like that
Niggas
aspect,
think,
yeah.
but
Exactly.
niggas is thinking that far though. That's how sick niggas is. Like
I'm a fuck.
instantly.
I'm fucking. I'm a
But
fuck.
really, you don't even
No.
know that her husband is the reason why she like that.
Literally.
Really put her onto the shit, and she's gambling with his money. Nigga, you would never had a chance today, and you just sacrificed your shit.
To me, like, you know, like, I feel like with him even like, because if he did like teach her the game and stuff like that, like, because in stuff like that, that like niggas automatically just count women out.
Mhm.
Like when it comes to like chance games like that and shit like that, because you know some niggas just be like, oh, they don't know what they doing and shit like that, but that low key be a advantage on their part. Like you did like how you said like you like think a nigga like you think a nigga acting stupid, but it's like no, like I'm just acting this way because you're also going to think.
Oh, he did
Fuck
that.
him.
He
Like,
did
you know
that.
what I'm saying?
We
Like,
played
and
poker.
with a female, like low key, that's even easier.
Oh yeah, right. Wow, I forgot all about that. I
Yeah.
didn't even think he was just talking about himself. So this nigga
Yeah.
Kelly,
Literally.
amazing. I never ever in my life judge another
That's what
book
I'm saying, poker.
by the cover, and I don't mean that in a negative way. Like
no,
you feel
no,
me?
I
No,
definitely
I'm
do.
just I gotta let the podcast know. Like you feel me? Judging the book by its cover in the sense of like playing sports or anything like that. Just because I think you got on ankle socks, that mean you can't hoop. You know what I'm saying? Like shit.
I
like
still don't
that.
think he can hoop. Bro. You feel me?
But you feel me? Shit like that. Not in a bad way. So what I want to say is this nigga Kelly, we was getting fucked up all
Race
night.
cards and
You know what
shit.
I'm saying? All night we just like fuck it, let's play poker. We playing poker. he just making wild ass decisions. Like, you feel me? He just keep hitting and just keep raising. I mean, not hitting. He just keep raising. Boom. He want to raise 6,000. We playing for fake money type shit, but we really got like $500,000 in chips. But he just keep hitting 6,000. Fuck it, I want to bet 120,000. And I'm just like sitting looking. I'm like, oh yeah, this nigga don't know what he doing. I'm but literally like, cause I really take pride.
Right there.
No
Like,
cap. But no, I've never seen that in real life though.
Right.
Like you got a lot of people on this earth that be like, yeah, bro, just play stupid. That's really stupid. You feel me? Like no cap, you know. So
No, them niggas is dumb.
no cap, you feel me? But
They
I've
know how to
never
play
seen
one
that
way.
in real time though. For like a nigga, he really was sitting there drunk. He's sitting there playing like this. He just keep.
wasn't even drunk,
And
man.
that's what I'm saying.
Nah,
Like,
hell yeah, you was drunk.
Yeah,
You
was
told me
slapped,
you was
bro.
drunk. We all was
yeah,
drunk.
we
I
was
know.
drunk.
When we were playing, I wasn't drunk when we were playing.
We had 2
fucked
bottles
up.
of Casa that night, bro.
Yeah,
We
we was
was
fucked
drunk.
up.
drinking.
Bro, you told me that night,
I
bro,
took
you
a
was
few
drunk.
sips with everybody. When we
Kelly.
were playing
Alright,
poker,
alright.
I was not drunk.
Kelly do this often. Kelly do this often. Kelly.
Also
Bro,
not
I
sleep.
know when I'm drunk. What the
He also was not
Not
asleep.
sleep.
He also was not
That's what I'm
asleep.
saying. Later on in the night when we kept drinking this shit.
We
like,
didn't keep drinking that when
No,
we played
that's what I'm
poker.
saying.
That's what I'm saying. That's
Yeah,
what I'm saying. You was
we
drunk,
played poker
Kelly.
then.
Just take
I
our
still-
word,
I still
bro.
had shit in my cup and I was
Nah,
still
we
just
didn't
Kelly,
drink no
we
more.
was on an RV, bro. We left all the cups on the RV. But we had no
Yeah,
cups.
when we
at
got
the
back
table
to the
playing
house,
poker,
we
bro.
just-
I
No, that's what I'm
promise
saying.
you.
When we got back to the house, when we started playing cards.
There was no
We were playing
cup.
poker.
It was no more drinking after that.
I swear we were drinking when we got back to
You
the
were
house.
drunk, Kelly. That's how drunk you was, Kelly.
You probably had a little cup or something, but I
No,
know
I
know you was
remember it, bro.
intoxicated.
No. The reason, no. I promise you, I won't hold you, bro. The reason why I remember, bro, because it was no more Casa left when we was done, bro.
For them.
We was drunk.
I don't know. I know I was drunk, so I can't really call it a night. But what I will say,
I wasn't driving. He was driving and he was drunk.
This what I will say. To me, he looked drunk as hell. Like, not as like I'm not saying he was actually fucked up.
He
'cause
was
this
sitting
is,
there like-
this is the way he could have been finessing it. You feel me? So like he got his cars and shit. He's sitting there. He thinking about it for a second. You just know he finna go with a big ass dumb ass bet because he keep doing it. So he come boom, 250,000. Come back, look at his hand. He just chilling right there. He looking at his phone and shit. I'm all, yeah, he fucked up. I'm like, I got him right where I want him.
Literally.
Yap, come on, nigga. Yap. 500.
Love him, huh?
I play strategy games and
Oh,
like,
gee.
like niggas I play strategy games and things like
I'm
that.
instantly, we all in on the hand damn there, shit like that, like 400,000. You feel me? Boom, he come smack
like $1
my
million
ass
on
over
the
the head
table.
with a real hand though. So like in poker, most niggas don't know like.
It was like a straight or something.
Yeah,
crazy.
like a straight. Most of the time in poker, your hand gonna be like one of a kind. Maybe like you got just one match.
You might get lucky and get 3.
You know what I'm saying? You might get lucky with 2 of a kind, 3, like shit like that. But like you don't really too much have straights and flushes and all of that kind of shit. So like to know like he been playing this type of way this whole time, so I'm trying to read him because I really play this card shit. It was impossible basically is what I'm saying. Like he came through with a fat ass hand, had a straight, wiped the board literally, and I was just like, wow, I never underestimate another human being
It was
ever.
the same thing in blackjack.
Because I really want to play this poker shit competitively, so
For sure.
that taught me something for the rest of my life. I will always.
What got you into poker?
My girl, really, no cap. She literally had it on the Xbox. It's called Prominence Poker.
Period. Shout out Prominence Poker.
PROMIENCE. It might not be how you spell it, but don't quote me on that. I'm telling you, I didn't even know how to play poker.
I'm like, you know how to do every fucking thing. You don't know how to play
Play
poker.
poker.
But I don't play games and shit like that. You feel me? And I ain't around people. I'm a loner. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't
Yeah.
around nobody. I'm playing cards. But I played it like twice in college. Like you know.
And
what I'm
niggas not play spades. If you
Yeah,
go
like spades
in the
is
hood,
really
you
my
not play
thing. Like I'm
spades.
going too crazy. I know how to cheat everything. I know it's
I know
down
how
to
to
a
cheat
science.
everything. OPM.
Literally, it's down to a science. But so she was just like, shit, you ain't never played poker before? I'm like, hell no. She pulled the game up. I'm like, I never understood this and this and that. Like just different shit in poker. You don't understand the pairs. You can't just recall off your memory like the different shit that you gotta like get with the cards. So flush, royal flush, triple pairs. You feel me? 2 of kind of shit like that. You can't really just pull out off your brain because you thinking it's like hard. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, but it's really not. All you gotta do is try it. Sort of like I just told my little sister, her little goof ass been telling me for so long, it's hard to take the expressway. It's gonna take me so long to get places. I'd rather take the streets. I ain't got nothing to do.
What?
I'd rather take the streets
Unless
and get there.
it's 4 to 6
I'd
o'clock.
rather take the streets and get there in an hour. I was literally telling her every time I'm Jada, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Bad.
Ride the E-way, because it ain't that hard. Kind of scared, but at the end of the day, she was
nervous?
really, nervous, but she was really thinking, like, every time she on the expressway, it's just hella traffic, so your memory just altered instead of just going ahead and trying and doing the shit type shit. But she finally take the expressway. She said, it used to take me an hour to get to work. Now it take me, like, 15 minutes.
Wow.
She go to work at 1 a.m. and was taking the streets all the way to work.
But I ain't gonna lie. Only reason I don't hold you, because my mama used to do the same thing, and my auntie, you feel me? They used to take Cottage Grove from 91st to 63rd.
Don't you? No, that's cool though when you on some cottage. Yeah. Don't you? That's cool when you taking the 63rd.
Hell no,
I understand.
Not when it takes 12 minutes on the expressway.
Oh yeah, no, hell no. But see, a lot of people be timid. Yeah,
I was too. I used to steal my mama's car. I was scared to drive on the
What's
E-way.
the shit on the Dan Ryan when you come across and it's always traffic?
What you mean?
Literally, when you on the when you going 290, when you coming west.
95th?
No. When you going downtown, you know that it's like a little circle, right?
Roundabout?
Yeah, like what's that called?
Roundabout?
I thought it was called something. Oh, it's the
Circle interchange?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
right. So that's always packed. But I when I got home one night, like you feel me, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, some shit like that. It was open. She told me, it don't never look like this. Yes, it do, you nigga. You never drive on this motherfucker. You only come when it's literally. Because I used to think the same shit when it ain't never. Damn, no
Empty
traffic
as
on this
hell,
motherfucker.
yeah.
Literally, I used to think that it was always crowded on that. You feel me? So I'm
But
like,
even then with traffic, nobody's trying to mess up their car.
no cap.
So it's like, yeah, think about this shit. Like 9 times out of 10, like as long as you just, you know what I'm saying, you just be attentive to who around you type shit. Like I learned in Chicago with driving, you gotta drive for the motherfucker next to you. My mom always told me that. She said you gotta drive for the people around you. Basically, you don't drive for yourself type
This
shit.
nigga Smitty basically, AKA, drives like a granny.
I do.
This nigga be driving so slow, bro.
I was on a donut,
But see,
though.
look, the same reason why I can't say nothing to him is the same reason why I kind of couldn't say nothing to her. And I'm glad I just brought that point back because I forgot it.
Yeah.
Y'all have the best patience to
Yeah.
understand I'm not in a hurry to get where I'm going. And I don't be in
My
a
mom
hurry
always
either.
told me
It's
that.
just my ADD. Like, I be like, I'm going too
No,
slow.
it's just no. It's not AED. It's NIGGA.
Oh, funny.
It's your-
If I had a faster car, nigga, oh wow.
It's not your ADD, nigga.
funny.
It's your NIGGA. Because niggas love driving fast for no reason.
shit.
We went to Bloomington. This nigga Sean did 100 miles.
The
For
whole
no
time.
reason.
The whole
For
time.
no reason. I mean, it's a Bronco, so, like, I see why OJ got away in the Bronco. But at the same time, folks, like,
You just saw me driving in Vegas. It was even worse.
Yeah,
I
no,
mean,
we
and-
be flying though. I do be flying, but like he definitely. I
never
drove with
been.
Smidd when we was in Cali. I'm like, wow, you're going 55 on the expressway. My grandma literally does the same exact thing.
but time out.
But like literally,
Hold on, but
55,
wait,
like,
hold on. What happened in Cali? I got to a fucking car accident in Cali.
You did, but on the street. So shit, you know.
So what the fuck? So I'm just saying. It could have been worse if I was going 80.
You good.
If
you
I was
good.
a fast
But
ass
I
nigga.
say respect the speed limit on the street because you never know where you at. You like more likely to get pulled over. But on the E-way, my nigga.
I was going 55 for real.
55
Why you ain't
means
say nothing?
70. I ain't gonna say nothing because I can tell you ain't got no problem with it. You are 26 years old, 20. You been driving a long gas time. I ain't finna just get in your car like, yo, bro.
That ain't my class. I got to rent
I
this
know,
shit.
but still, you know, I ain't finna tell you how to drive for. You been doing it way longer
Right.
than I've been doing it in before you knew me. So you ain't got no problem with that
Respect,
shit.
respect.
Bro, the speed limit was 55. I'm like, it's no way he's going 55. And I'm sorry that I'm like this, but
I am going 55 though, because that's how I think about it, bro. We have weed, we got
We're
XYZ
in
in the
Cali.
car. But I know, but this is my first time in Cali.
I'm cheating now, valid.
So I'm thinking like a Chicago nigga
that's
still.
valid,
Nah,
that's valid.
I'm thinking not even like I'm thinking like a hustler still, cause you feel me? Niggas know how I used to get down. You
that's
feel me?
valid.
So I'm thinking like,
That's what I just said.
No, no,
but
no.
Like, you know,
But
he
I'm
was just
saying-
his first time in Cali too, you know.
and like you feel me? I was really on that road, looking out for state patrol, speeding, not paying no tolls. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like you feel
Risking
me?
my life to a couple of
Hoes, risking my freedom for a couple of O's. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a bar of mine type shit in that song. You feel me? We got come soon, but I really so long. If I get put over, somebody told I got thoughts on my head, I got feds on my phone. I'm paranoid, baby, talking cold. Don't want them people to know.
Yeah.
They get to search in my stomach, get to turning, take this pack of stuff in your shirt.
Maybe I just
Put my life in your hands. You better stash it.
I just put my life
Shout
in
out
your
Shiny.
hands.
Just told you
Grab.
that you don't look nothing how you sound.
Niggas be telling me that on first now.
Looking like this.
Niggas be telling me that. Light skin as hell, big lip as hell.
He's small as hell.
Small as-
I always get. I think he tall. I ain't gonna lie. No cap.
Nigga like straight 5'8", 5'7" on the 5'8" on the good day, 5'7" regular.
Motherfuckers be like, I be thinking he like 6'2". You be disappointed. He won't.
Be disappointed. Before them stand on that water though, I'm like 6'10". I'm like,
No busy.
no busy. But nah, what I was gonna say though. But outside of that though, like, so when it come to like me driving, like, I got like, I ain't gonna say PTSD because I feel like that's an overused word that niggas be using just to sound cool and like depressed. And depression is cool, and I don't like that cool depression shit. But at the same time though, I got paranoia, I would say, when it kind of like driving on the road, because I know what it's like to drive with like shit in your trunk and you like speed limit. You know what I'm saying? Like speed limit.
I mean, I can agree. I mean, I literally be.
You fuck it. It's the NIGGA.
I ain't got.
Say it.
I ain't got no, credentials to even be driving. I still be let's drive the boat. But I will say I drive cautiously though. Like so, like in the daytime, you pretty much gonna know what 12 gonna be at. It's only on the side of the road or next to you or some shit like that. But for the most part, if traffic clear, you got the cars in front of you to tell you. You feel me? If police even ahead of you or some shit like that. So like, if you really watch the road, I tell anybody because a lot of people don't know just from being on the road a lot. You driving at night, just watch the people lights ahead of you. They stop on brake fast, 12 right there. At the end of the day, keep your speed limit between 70 and 80. You will be Gucci. But for the most part, use your brights every time. If there's nobody in front of you, use your brights every time you popping up in one of them places where 12 just might be. And you really can't see. It's late night. You on the road, no cap. Because they can't call you for that type shit. But it's to see. You feel me? Just be on point, though.
I've gotten pulled over twice for doing that shit in the boys.
What?
Yeah.
Going 70 and a 50.
Shit.
And the nigga pulled me the fuck over.
That's what I'm saying.
You gotta just be cautious. Like, I
But
ain't got no
you
L's
also
and shit, so like,
you
I'm
but
still
you
driving
also
with
in
weed.
like you also in the rack with it type shit.
I'm
You
for
feel me?
them. That's what I'm saying. So like, the PTSD is like there. It's just like.
But it's also I was out in like in this
Yeah, no,
Hickwood shit.
I ain't disagreeing with you.
Yeah,
I'm just
so.
saying more so like in my situation, like I should be more mindful, but it's just like it's still just I'm driving too damn slow. More of the story. That's all it is. I just be like, damn, I gotta speed up a little bit. But in the daytime,
I be feeling like that.
if you driving in legal gang, only driving in the daytime. Like don't be out here tweaking. You feel me? Or get you a shorty or some shit with some L's or something. But
niggas know.
yeah, for sure. But yeah, in the daytime you can pretty much see, especially on expressways where they can't be on the side of them bitches. They can only be in traffic with you. I'm flying through shit. Like I know you ain't finna be nowhere near me, and if you is, I'll slow down or something. But for sure.
Period. You know what I'm saying? A little driver lessons from OPM Hollywood, man. OPM driving classes, man. You know what I'm saying? Come and get your license. You feel me? Get it taken at the same time. Link in bio. Link in bio. You feel me? All right, man. So I want to kind of switch gears, kind of, man.
Damn, I got
what's up,
motherfuckers in this
gang?
bitch. On phone now. What's
You know what I'm
good,
saying?
DJ?
I got people in this bitch, man. What's up, man? Y'all tune in on YouTube, man. I got my gang from Cali in this bitch, man.
Gang in this bitch.
So I want to tune in. No, I'm not tuning in. I want to kind of switch a little bit of gears, right? Because we've been kind of watching something recently, and I kind of because you watch the documentaries, right? All 4 parts.
Ooh.
I want to get into. I want you to start where you want to start, but I just want to introduce the people.
Did you watch the new episode?
What? The new? No, I haven't.
It
But
just-
obviously, you know, I only watch Hulu
Alright,
with
so
y'all. For
basically-
some reason, some shit going
yeah,
crazy.
see,
But I know the whole story.
This nigga just moved in with me, roomies, besties.
Yeah, besties,
So,
besties.
so we watching a lot of shows and catching up on shit. You feel me? Binge watching shit like real niggas do.
Real shit.
So
I'm also a nigga, like, you gotta understand too, the type of nigga I am, it's shit that I wanna know, but I'm only going, no, real shit, it's my dog, I ain't gonna lie to you, folks, it's my dog, folks, like, are you my dog? Like, y'all my dogs, woof woof, you know what I'm saying, like, real shit, you know what I'm saying, but like, real shit though, I'm the type of nigga, like, I'm not gonna watch shit, unless I'm like, certain shit, I'm just not gonna get around to watching, like, Power, I didn't watch Power 1 through 6.
you know that they say Dobson Legend.
Yeah, on
let that
fuck.
be known, folks.
He say Dobson Legend, niggas.
That's crazy, folks. Let that be known.
Hey man, y'all tune in, man. The local artisan on YouTube, man. Smidd Out of the Dark, man. We in this bitch, man. Y'all know what the fuck going on.
My bad, my boy.
No, you good, you good. I was saying though, pretty much like I'm not the type of nigga that's just gonna watch shit like that. It really take either for it to be that big a phenomenon for me to be like, okay, I gotta tune in, so I can be educated on conversations like this that we have. Or if I'm around like people that like watch it, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I don't believe in spoilers and none of that shit. Like at the end of the day, I care about the structure and shit like that and how shit is built to be taken away.
Said it yet, we're talking about the show Wu-Tang.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah,
That's what
so
I'm thinking.
basically, on the new episode though, they fucking show how what we basically was saying, like what we don't want to happen in our scenario. understand the communication lines. RZA made the deal. They came to RZA. They told him for Method Man, Def Jam is offering $150. For ODB, they offering $150. Elektra also made ODB an offer for $150.
He signed with Elektra too.
Yeah, he ended up signing with Elektra. That's what I was just gonna say was so significant about me watching the documentary.
Because you know already.
I wasn't like hip on nothing about Wu-Tang, so like watching the documentary.
If y'all don't know who Wu-Tang is probably the best, most successful hip hop group.
Y'all got to tune
of all
in.
time.
I'm talking about this point that I'm saying, but we're gonna also go into that if y'all don't mind.
Going.
But nevertheless, though, so you feel me? Instead of him telling, Method Man got 160 though, feel me? But nevertheless, instead of him going back to Dirty and telling him, because Dirty kept saying the whole time, I just wanted to be a Def Jam since I was a kid, but Def Jam wasn't giving Dirty all the incentives and shit like that. So Elektra told Dirty he had a 20-year, I don't remember what it's called necessarily, but basically after 20 years he get all his music back. You feel me? So he had the chance. Yeah, he had hella incentives with Elektra. Elektra was opening him up to just really be his own artist, be ODB how you want it to be, but they was also giving you rights to own your music back. It's in the contract. Divine kept saying it. It's in the contract, Bobby. It's in the contract that they're going to give.
Divine.
You know, they're going to give him his shit back. Though. So that's like some shit that's unheard of, especially back then.
That's fucking nuts.
No, that's literally like
in
some
20
shit
years
they
you get your masters.
Show,
that's
bro.
by now he would have them.
Everything off the Wu-Tang show happens in real life. That's why I'm so ecstatic about this shit right now while we're talking about it, because I just got hip to the real life situations of what they was going through to see him in the show. Now I know everything really just happened in real life. It's just an emphasis on like characterizations and shit like that and plots and shit.
Literally.
But motherfucking, you see him, you feel me, get the call, Divine me with him and tell him like, yeah, he signed with he want to sign with Def Jam, you feel me, that's who he wanted to sign with as a shorty. So why wouldn't you open up the gateway to talk to your cousin? This not another one of the artists. Well, RZA was so smart, also paused that what he did, and I didn't know until I watched the documentary that he signed them under a label. It was Wu-Tang the label. So they didn't sign deals and do everything as Wu-Tang as a group, like 8 niggas coming collectively as a group.
Wu-Tang Productions.
He basically owned them niggas and they signed to a label. Not saying he got on
no grimy shit. But
they own
themselves as well.
Yeah, I'm just saying, not saying he got on no grimy shit just because I used the word owned very harshly. But they also owned themselves. They had to open to do any solo deals that they wanted to do. But basically, since they were owned by him, he was allowed to make all the big business decisions. So he never consulted
him and Divine.
Yeah, he never consulted though with Dirty about whether he wanted to sign to Electric or sign to Def Jam.
Wow.
Dirty was like, I got this plan for when I sign to Def Jam, where my album gonna be the welfare card, yo. And he like, Dirty, you ain't signing with Def Jam, you signing with Electric. He like, stop playing with me. He like, nah, I'm dead ass. He like, what the fuck you mean? No, that's my dream. He like, Electric gonna set you up, bro, to like, was your grandkids gonna be good? He nigga, who the fuck told you to be thinking about my grandkids, nigga? Like, you feel me?
Hey, you seen the documentary how he eventually got to like, why the fuck y'all holding me? Woo. So
yeah. And then but also seeing the documentary and knowing how, like, ODB knew he was gonna die. ODB fucked off all his money, even if he did have some shit saved up, shit like that for kids. I don't know. I don't personally think it was a lot. He was living to die type shit. You feel me?
He died at 36. He returned to
watching
36
the documentary, like I said, I didn't know that before. So watching this new episode right after watching the documentary fucked my head up, because then I see what you mean. Like that would have been the conversation, nigga. I don't care about my grandkids, nigga. Why are you thinking about my grandkids? I want to do music right now with Def Jam, nigga.
So do you think, who's right do you think in this situation?
RZA is overly right.
Right.
RZA is overly right, but he's wrong when he cut the communication line off.
That's deep. Explain it again.
You feel me? All right, so basically, RZA is right because he's thinking, you're my cousin. I'm going to make it. I'm going to sign me the greatest deal.
Literally.
Inspector Deck was their cousin? Or no,
Jizza.
Jizza was their cousin, right? He gonna make it. We gonna make them decisions. Peace, God, they got all the mathematics and shit. They up here with it. We gonna make the best decisions. I know you might not, Dirty. So for the rest of your life, and even after you die, I'm gonna have to take care of your whole family. Even though they my family too, but you got 8 kids, a wife. They got, you feel me, family members on her side, and you got I gotta solely take care of them, just me and Jizza, instead of you thinking as a unit. You know, so he thinking for 20 years. RZA wasn't wrong, because he like, bro, you gonna sign a Def Jam because you always wanted to.
Right.
You never cared that they was gonna fuck you. You feel me? They giving you the assets to feed your whole family for years in Electric. You feel me? But right now on Def Jam,
Def Jam is doing it for right now, but Electric is giving you
offering you the same money.
Right.
Why not go with Electric? So RZA is right, but when he cut the communication line off, you were supposed to dissect that strategically and verbatim, like, how you were supposed to, like, so your homie can understand. Imagine these hood niggas, you feel me, from New York, you feel me, like, they
Staten
don't
Island.
understand,
From
Staten
an
Island. So they don't understand everything, like, wholeheartedly right then and there, like, so you got to break it down to a nigga, nah, Dirty, this what Electric giving you, 13 incentives, Def Jam, 2, same money, Dirty, you know what I'm saying, break it down to him like that, but over here, we gonna live forever, over here, you momentarily, but why I knew RZA cut it off, because then if I go talk to you about it, and you tell me you still want to sign a Def Jam after I show you all that, nigga, I can't go tell Def Jam no.
Right.
So you feel me? It's 50-50.
Yeah.
Cause RZA made a great.
RZA, it's like RZA's thinking about it like you said, I can't listen to my cousin because I'm gonna have to be loyal to my cousin.
I'm for now.
But if I don't hear what he has to say, then I can go with my own thinking and trusting that my thinking was right, which it was fucking right.
But see, ODB, the episode come on, ODB calling RZA the Abbott. Some local niggas.
That's what they call him.
Yeah, some
That's
local
niggas.
niggas.
All of them call RZA the Abbott. The Abbott is like a name for like the Oracle.
On Chief, this new episode was, and he said ODB said he was the Oracle. Type shit. ODB is the Oracle.
Yeah,
but this
Well,
episode,
Osiris.
the first time it was shown though that they called him the Abbott. You know they strategically do shit so you feel me? They don't push shit out. They don't push shit out too early.
I'm gonna show you a song later by Raycon. He say I had to call to connect with the Abbott type shit. Like he was talking about RZA. But
yeah, so basically he called him the Abbott because the Jizzle was trying to sign with some local niggas. He like, man, I'm gonna bring the contract to Bobby. He like, nah, he's the Abbott nigga. You follow his. You feel me? You follow him. So you really ain't got no opening to you. Really being selfish at the end of the day with being upset. ODB and ODB eyes, you feel me? Like I'm talking through ODB eyes just because at the end of the day it's like ODB, how you upset, bro? You just called him the Abbott and just told another nigga to follow his every move. That's why we chose him to make our decisions.
Literally. You kind of going against your own word.
You feel me? So I felt what the Jizza told Bobby, like, you want to be the boss, nigga, this what come with being the boss. You feel me? Don't give a fuck what ODB thinking or none of that shit. We gone. He was trying to go get ODB because ODB like, nah, I'm going to meet y'all down there in Atlanta for Jack the Rapper concert. He like, nah.
Man, I was telling you about that?
Yeah, hell yeah. No, this shit crazy. That's on the episode.
Yeah,
that's
crazy.
what I'm saying. I just want to answer your question just so I can keep talking because I'm so excited.
Keep going. I'm so excited.
Oh, photo. Kelly! Oh, photo. No, but this shit just a new breath of fresh air, bro. I love learning new shit and new information. Like, you feel me? I feel like we
But also, too,
because
because this is like shit that it's like, I like it personally. Maybe a little selfishly, but because it's like, this is shit that I've been saying, or like shit that I've been new, and it's like finally, bro, people that I fuck with closely get it on the same level that I get it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like shit that I've been saying. It's like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It's like you know I'm not capping in what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I said, music is my major. Rap is literally my degree type shit. You know what I'm saying? So
that's valid.
It's amazing. Just to, like I love the way that motherfuckers is taking to it, bro, because Wu-Tang is one of the... I told you I'm getting a Wu-Tang tattoo. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not lying. I might get it when we move and shit like that.
For sure.
But just to, like, as a symbolic thing or whatever like that. But at the same time, though, you know what I'm saying? Basically, in everything that we trying to do, we clearly see those similarities. You know what I'm saying? And, like, in everything even that you're telling me now is like, Jesus Christ,
yeah,
bro.
the Jack the Rapper shit is crazy, though. They wouldn't even let them niggas perform. They made them niggas come all the way down to Atlanta. Told them they had a slot to perform and everything. Them niggas got there. They told him, like, nah, we can't put you on the show because we put you on the show, then we going to have to fucking kick off Ron DMC. They like, no. You feel me? So he like, y'all just let us perform one song. They like, no. And it's crazy because
that's nuts.
The shit was just meant so much more to me because I had just watched the documentary, right? And in the documentary, I fell in love with the fact that they used to wear the stockings over their face because I just know what it takes to make it in the industry. You got to be different. And it got to be somebody driving that uniqueness. You feel me? And I know with everything they say about RZA, he drove everything and everything was calculated. So to be a group of 8 niggas and to drop an album and none of us got our face showing at a time where you had to see our faces to know who we was.
Exactly. It's no Instagram, it's no Twitter, it's no Google. God. None of that.
It's no YouTube, it's none of that. Nothing literally.
It's ridiculous.
You feel me? It's just like strategically like planning, like you feel me, like on a whole nother level, bro. So the Jack the Rapper shit was one of the concerts that was like just real big type shit. So they go in the dressing room.
Jack the Rapper was like a convention.
Yeah.
Up and coming artists, whatever to connect. It was like
the
Taste of Chicago for rappers.
On this show, literally Tupac was performing. Yeah. You had fucking Dr. Dre and them there. You had motherfucking Ron DMC. All the time. You had literally hella people. So, nevertheless,
That's crazy.
They go in the dressing room. He like, yo, it seems like, you feel me? People don't respect you until you get on that grimy shit, yo. He picked up the stocking. He threw it to motherfucking, I don't like to call his ass D-Lover, Ghostface
Ghostface.
Yeah,
That's my favorite in the Wu.
He threw it to Ghostface Killer, and then you feel me? He instantly, they put the mask on. They say we finna get on that rah-rah shit. But why I like it so much, like I was saying, from the real documentary or real life, when I seen him on stage like that, and it's like,
And that was Ghost in the Mask on stage.
you feel me? But it was, all of them had, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they all
a
had,
moment, but you
yeah.
can tell they had lifted their shit up at one point.
Yeah.
But it's like, to come out like that, that means so much more to an audience. I just know with attacking music, you have to attack the heart, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and them niggas knew how to attack the heart on every level.
It's
Visually,
a product and a service.
like,
Why do you want to listen to us?
no cap. So if you come out all mash, you like, who the hell is this? And then you hear the Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
Yeah.
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing. You damn, okay.
Really?
And then niggas just get to spitting and niggas to unmasking themselves. It's just crazy, bro.
It's nuts.
It's all crazy. But basically, the Jack the Rapper shit was just amazing. And it just showed them niggas was gutter. They literally bullied they way on stage. The nigga was doing the intro, the promoter, like, yeah, we finna have so many artists out. Divine and Power, they two investors in Wu-Tang.
And Divine is RZA's brother as
Yeah,
well.
RZA's brother. He's also like the group's
Manager.
manager, some shit like
No,
that.
he was the manager.
But I thought Mook was the manager.
Well, so I think that, so if you, even from the documentary, if you remember, it was multiple managers. Remember that time when Divine got put up by the police and Raycon was like, that's my manager right there, son.
Valid. Yeah, valid for different people than that too, though.
Yeah, exactly. And remember, dude was like, we didn't know Divine was involved, but the whole time Divine was the front runner and Power was the main investors and shit. But keep
yeah,
on.
they was basically, you feel me, bullying the DJ to put the record on. You feel me? So they bullied the DJ to put the record on. These niggas come on stage masked up, manager. They're at Jack the Rapper, the convention. Tupac is there.
Niggas don't understand.
Dr. Dre. Easy in them. Niggas is outside.
You can Google Jack the Rapper events.
Literally,
Your favorite rapper from the
you
90s
know
was there. Literally.
So any fan possible is there.
Yep.
They came on the stage.
And this wasn't
The
no
nigga-
Hollywood shit. You could be an unknown person and get into this event.
Literally, they came on the stage like, Wu-Tang, woo, sue. For them, they hit that sue. Instantly, folks turned around, they pushed his ass off stage and took the stage, bro. That is ridiculous, bro.
And that's
The
how they
album
was.
dropped 2 days before that. If they wouldn't have performed at Jack the Rapper, they wouldn't have had no way to promote their album.
Literally.
This is the 1990s. You feel me?
Like 92.
92, no cap. They wouldn't have had no way to
Oh, no,
promote
93, because they dropped in 93.
93, yeah. So they wouldn't have had no way to promote their album, bro, if they wouldn't have got this Jack the Rapper shit. They got to go back home and dissect some whole ass extravagant plan. To go bully this concert, do you know how many records you're going to sell? People who's performing, the Tupacs of the world, are going to go buy that record. They literally want to know who the fuck was that. They just took over the show.
Did you know that I believe one of the Wu-Tang niggas got their chain stolen in L.A.?
Damn, nah, I didn't know that.
Guess who got it back for him?
Tupac? Wow. On phone now.
He be hating on Tupac, but
I dissect.
I digress. I dissect. You gonna split it up?
I digress.
Another conversation for another episode. Another conversation for another episode. But no, you right though. I was just throwing out as a little jewel to add to what you were saying, right? That the reason he even did that was because of who Wu-Tang was. Like Tupac was the type of person that moved off of, if you was a real nigga and he knew you was really for the people. Like, even you recognize Wu-Tang was for the people. Wu-Tang was for their people. ODB crashed the stage when Diddy won a Grammy and was like, I know y'all like all this puffy shit, but Wu-Tang is for the children. You know what I'm saying? Like, real shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, at the end of the day, basically, like I said, I just said that to say that, like, you right. The people, like the Tupacs, did fuck with them to the point where it's like, I mean, think about it. Ain't too many niggas finna help you. You know what I'm saying? How many rappers today, if you get your chain snatched in Chicago, hurry finna make that call to get your chain back?
Literally.
That's not finna happen.
No cap.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
no cause.
No calls. You know what I'm saying? No call. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that, like, Tupac even did that for them, when they, you know what I'm saying? It just showed the respect that they had, type shit. You know what I'm saying? Type shit. So, but yeah, you're definitely right. So I got a question for you, right? Hey, yeah, roll up. What do you say? Roll that method up. Roll that method up, son.
Before your question, I just want to say, everybody,
Keep talking.
please go tune into Wu-Tang, bro. They literally.
Nah, we still on the Wu-Tang shit. We ain't going off of it.
No, I know. I'm already knowing. They literally set a whole blueprint for, like,
Actually, no, don't watch it. Watch us, because y'all going to see what we going to do.
No cap. We on.
Bet.
You feel me? Is we gonna talk about that?
We're going to talk about that next. I want to ask you another question after this.
Go ahead.
Who was your favorite in Wu-Tang?
Okay.
Actually, I want to know everybody because you be watching this shit too.
I was gonna say I got a different.
You got to pick. If you
I got
rank,
It's like different.
I just got a two-way. I
Rank them
got a
bitches,
two-way.
rank them bitches.
I just got a two-way because
rank them niggas.
I come from a different side of it. I've been knowing them through the show, and I just got to know them through the actual real life within like this last week. You feel me? So like through the show, just off the shit to who's acting right, who I could tell like was the most authentic back. I gotta say RZA, cause he just remind me of so much of myself.
off
like,
acting right though.
No. I'm saying just like off the act, just off the how his character
Okay, I
development
got you.
and how
I got
his
you,
character
got
is
you.
set up.
His analysis
Not
of who
just
he is.
primarily because Shy is the best actor on that to me.
Yeah.
You feel me? No
Shy,
cap.
who is
Yeah.
Shy? That's Raekwon.
Yeah, that's Raekwon.
Yeah, full
Raekwon is
stone.
the best actor on that.
Yeah,
bitch. And
Shalon
I
Raekwon.
like the Jizza too.
Yeah,
You feel
this is
me?
girl too.
Don't
No,
you-
ODB is the best.
ODB got it.
I ain't gonna lie.
ODB go without saying. though.
Dave East might be that. Just
Yeah, nah.
surprised enough to be a rapper, and this nigga really.
nah.
Best casted.
Yeah, he's the best casted for the role.
so-
But as far as I ain't gonna lie, Shaw got that shit. And
Nah.
to, and to
Shalon
hear how
Raekwon
Shaw
is a
actually
fact.
talks in real life.
When we talk,
That
we
shit was-
we said
Oh
that
my
shit.
God.
We said that
Literally.
shit.
Crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa. What
Yeah.
He was in the booth one time. He said, "Man, turn this shit up. I can't fucking hear this shit, son." He sounded just like him.
Raekwon.
That is him. We laughing every
Shalon
time
Raekwon,
folks speak
man.
in real life. We
Yeah.
laughing because we know him.
Now
from
we
the
said that we
movie.
was watching documentary
You
in
know
my
what
crib.
I'm
We was
saying?
like, damn, he got his voice
No
down.
cap. You feel me?
But
I gotta
Divine
say-
got Divine's voice down too.
Yeah, Divine is nice too.
Really was well casted.
Yeah.
I gotta say the RZA. though,
RZA
bro.
don't have the voice down though.
Yeah, no, he ain't got it at all. And it's actually when you say how you say like you irritated when you low key watch him, like when you say you low key irritated off how he just be talking type shit, like can't sit through it for it's kind of cringy. I see it now when I see how the real RZA talk.
Right.
But he also, I see what you were saying though, how he cut his words through and like he had it. Cause RZA said something, I had showed you an example, but he kind of like try to hit him, but his voice like. Yeah, so yeah, but that's how he actually sounded. I'm just like he probably can't change that.
The dude is a great actor.
Yeah, for sure.
He's a great actor.
But-
Exactly.
RZA is my favorite character for cause
Facts.
that's a ridiculous vision.
In real life.
You took care and are taking care of.
Oh, yo,
9
childhood best friends.
Literally 9 whole families. I don't know if y'all know how many people exist in one black family, but I'm pretty sure it's a lot.
Yep. Papa was a
You
Rolling
put
Stone.
on 9 people
Mhm.
you feel me, that literally took up a whole, like, I don't know how many cities in New York, probably like 4. They was in like 4 different areas.
No, yeah, 4 different boroughs type shit.
yeah,
but
not cities.
it was all based in Shaolin, though, so really just one island.
I was just in Shaolin, but it was just different.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, but nevertheless though,
But it was
it
Brooklyn.
was everybody
and-
from poverty though. Like
Yeah.
none of these people had different opportunities. They weren't growing up in this part of New York and no shit like that. So like, you had a
Long
vision, so you had to go chase niggas down. You had to make sure niggas was at studio sets. You gotta serve as a manager, a best friend, an artist.
And
And the producer. He produced every track. The RZA
that
produced
solo
every
albums, too.
Wu-Tang track on their solo albums and on every Wu-Tang actual group album.
The Abbott.
And that is literally amazing. So, aside from that, just the artistry, to see when they show us how his brain look when he's dissecting those tunes. So, like,
How did they show that? Explain it for the people that haven't seen it.
They'll go into a scene where, like, all right, if he's sitting in the studio will turn into an all-white room. And he just got the turntables and shit right in front of him, right? The artist of which he's sampling music from will pop up. So, say, for instance, he got Patti LaBelle and he's sampling her. All of her guitarists and pianists and shit like that will pop up in the room.
It's not just Patti LaBelle. It's the entire
so it'll be
band.
Patti LaBelle singing how she's singing,
Right.
and then it'll be all the sounds that are connecting her sounds to her voice. You feel me? So it's like the drummer, the piano person, the guitar player, the whole band
no,
is there
literally,
in this white
literally,
room.
it's like
so,
that.
But this is just a viewing to his brain, really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like, they'll be playing on the piano. You'll hear the. He'll take the piano out. I don't want that.
Like,
sound.
he'll tell a nigga, like, go stop. And the
You feel
person
me?
responds to him, like,
And so you'll
okay.
see the piano person right there still playing, but this thing will be mute.
Yeah.
And so then you got the person on the flute.
How the flute sound?
You feel me? So
Blow the whistle for the
drive the boat.
niggas. Oh, that's how you win the club.
Drive the boat. But nevertheless though, damn, I got people keep joining my shit. Hey everybody, how y'all doing? How y'all coming? It's lit in this bitch.
Yeah, man, we
I'm
having
in
a good conversation, man. Midnight After Dark, man. Y'all tune in to local Artisan on YouTube.
He'll mute out and keep all the sounds that he likes. So by the time he's done dissecting the sounds, the white room will consist of everybody that was in it at first, but everybody muted, and Patti LaBelle and the guitarist. So he hear her singing, because maybe he want to use her voice on the intro of the song with the same, you feel me, sample her song and shit like that in the intro. So he got her voice right there with the guitarist playing. So he know he's going to start the beat with the guitarist. But none of this is actually happening. So it's letting us into his brain. So that's artistically.
How he's thinking.
That artistically is ridiculous. Because for one, he did that in real time.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like he was sitting there dissecting those beats just in his brain alone in the studio. But for two, it's even more crazy to be able to explain to somebody how you make these type of beats.
Yep.
Cause that's the type of shit that can't
In a
be
visual
taught.
way.
I cannot show you or nothing how to do what I do in a visual way. I can't just tell you this how the room gonna look, how I'm making my raps and take motherfucking Danny Glover away from Chance the Rapper. Hell no. Artistically, you gotta be a well-spoken and thought-out individual to do so, but not just because you want to be on the screen. But that's just because how you're built. You feel me? He's literally built like that. So like the RZA is just an amazing person. You feel me? He's the Abbott. He's an amazing person, bro. Even knowing that through his life, you feel me? They show it all in the show. He had 2 attempt murders. You feel me? He attempted the murders. Like he shot 2 niggas. One of them didn't tell on him. The second nigga told on him. You feel me? Where he could have went to jail for 8 years of his life. He got acquitted from the murder though.
And he talk about that in the dark too.
Yeah, he talk about it in the dark, but like in the dark.
In the dark.
He talk about it
He
in the dark.
don't want to go with the light up. Only with the sun go down, he talk about it.
Yeah. But he talk about it on the doc though a lot for sure. And it's just like a breath of fresh air to see a black man really succeed and fulfill a purpose for, because this was the 90s. He caught that case probably in 88, 87 or some shit like that. So he could have been hung. Don't nobody get no fuck. You not the RZA from Wu-Tang. And then he got the whole
If you
vision.
don't know, slavery was abolished in 1864, and blacks didn't know until like Juneteenth, probably like 1865 or some shit like that. And even then, Jim Crow wasn't abolished until like the early 1900s type shit. You know what I'm saying? So these are like 30, 40, 50 years after like this shit is going on. You know what I'm saying?
You learn something new every day.
Literally, like over a slight 100 years.
What point was I just making?
Him being the Abbott and his correction and understanding, like, even though he went through like some real street shit.
Yeah. So basically, it's like he went through some real shit, and he ever got caught up. I wouldn't be this excited right now to tell you about Wu-Tang. Wu-Tang would never exist because them niggas did not want to be Wu-Tang. Them niggas knew they was hard at rapping, but they wasn't fucking with niggas because they was enemies. It was like 2-3 niggas in there that was beefing with each other, shooting at niggas' house.
Ghost and Raekwon was shooting at each other.
And Power, you feel me? And
Power,
Divine was beefing for him. Power and Divine was beefing. Power, Ghostface, and Raekwon was beefing. You feel me? So like niggas was beefing at it, and niggas cribs and shit like that shooting, and niggas got disabled
robbing
brothers.
niggas' mamas and shit.
So niggas didn't want to be Wu-Tang. Niggas was poor. Niggas wasn't making no rap music from making no money from music. While Bobby kept trying to enforce niggas to be in the studio, bring your money. What they don't show in the documentary, he had niggas pay for studio time, but I'm not saying in a bad way, because niggas was happy to have their $50. They knew they had to have it if they want to go to the studio. I'm just
and
saying
they was hustling.
They just don't show that in the show, but nevertheless though, like with them hustling doing shit like that, and like they all like crafting folk, and it's like it never would have been a thing without this nigga Darissa, bro. Like Bobby is his real name, but like that's just crazy to think
That's
about.
your favorite from the show.
Yeah, that's my favorite from the show.
Who's your favorite then from the doc after watching the doc? Method Man?
Yeah.
Why Method Man?
Just cause I didn't notice his artistry on the
That
show.
nigga raw.
I didn't notice his artistry on
That
the show.
nigga raw.
Like no cap. I don't be too much listening to it, cause she could quote back shit from the show and shit and be fucking my head up. Be damn, you actually listen to the songs. So I don't sit there and really like be listening to the music. I kind of like zone out maybe, but I still be watching the show. Like it just don't register to me what they saying and shit.
Yeah.
So like that moving on the left,
Yeah,
like
right. Yeah,
I heard that on the documentary. I see why he was multiple platinum artists. You feel me?
But a lot of them, all of them went platinum
He's the
except
only
like 2.
multiple platinum
That's a fact.
artist.
That's
He's
a
the
fact.
only multiple platinum selling artist.
That's a fact.
Everybody is one-time platinum or gold.
Ghost not multiple?
No, he's one-time platinum.
Supreme
And he actually
Clientele
might be gold.
Supreme Clientele didn't go multiple platinum.
Nope.
It definitely went platinum.
It probably went platinum. I think it was
Iron Man went platinum for sure.
Iron Man went platinum, but he not multiple like.
Wow.
Yeah, multiple platinum. I think it's just
Shout out to
one
Meth.
artist. Yeah, no cap. It's just Method Man is the only multiple platinum artist from Wu-Tang. Damn, I did not just say my last.
Damn, you didn't.
Yeah, no.
My
But
shit's still going. We good.
But you feel me? Like he's my favorite character in real life just because I got to see him, and I didn't attach him to Wu-Tang. You feel me?
It's like you always do him as Method and Redman.
You feel me? Method and Redman.
But that also showed too how great it was to distinguish yourself as an individual. Because I ain't gonna lie, like I still look at Tyler Creator or Earl Sweatshirt as our future. 50 Cent, Lloyd Banks, Young Buck, that's still G Unit. You know what I'm saying? But like Method Man, we really knew Method. It was like I learned on my own. Damn, Method Man was in Wu-Tang too. Ghostface Killer was. I got an uncle named Uncle Daryl. My Uncle Daryl looks just like Ghostface Killer. I didn't know Ghostface Killer was in fucking Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying? There's a song by Ghostface and Raekwon I just found out was there. That song like, that's like Never Be the Same Again. Some old school shit. If I played it for you, you'd be like, damn, I knew this shit. You'd be like, I did know this was Raekwon. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy as hell, like how they was able to like it really worked. It really worked. But keep going.
Yeah, no, basically, yeah. So Method Man just that nigga, bro. Like to see him on these movies, but also hear his music and shit like that as we growing up, but to not have that thought of him from back then. So to know that the grind was that much harder to know that he also was a stand-up ass nigga. Like he was gonna go work a job before he really wanted to sell drugs type shit. Like he wasn't into all the gang banging, street flag, I'm finna go shoot at this nigga, hoo rah rah, kill him, bang bang shit. Like he literally was just like a stand-up ass individual, and you don't get those a lot of times in those environments, bro. Like that survived those environments. You feel me? Like he literally cultivated the right group of people around him, like and like excelled, bro. You feel me? To become, like I said, who the Method Man we is to know and not even know him from Wu-Tang. So I just fuck with that shit.
On your list.
I know that I'd fuck with the brain power of shit, right?
Period. Explain
you feel
that.
me? So all of them niggas made it out. All of them niggas could have took to jail for the rest of their life, etc., etc. The brain power it took for Method Man to never get indulged into no type of beef. So how mentally strong you are as a person.
After all the shit you've been through, bro.
That's lost in today's time, you feel me? Like people just not mentally strong. You going with the wave. You feel me? You going with whoever. But also too, like you.
The group of people behind you to recognize like you're going to be the only one to have a solo song on this album.
For none.
Like, cause I've been listening to 36 Chambers heavy.
Deep too, though.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But like, we know like it's 8 niggas or 7 niggas, cause it's 8 niggas on the album, maybe 9, whatever. There's 9 official Wu-Tang members, cause you include Capadonna. People don't include Capadonna because he was locked up when they did 36 Chambers. You guy was locked up too. But at the same time though, like, have all those niggas go like, nah, he's gonna be the only one to have a whole solo song, and we don't have a problem with it.
That's crazy.
If you listen to the album 36 Chambers, that's the only person with a solo song, Method Man. That METHOD, man.
And see, it just makes sense to me.
The RZA, the
Then that's why I fuck with the RZA though, because of the simple fact, like even the Def Jam deal, like he knew he wanted to have Method Man on Def Jam. He knew he wanted Dirty on motherfucking Electric. But even just like knowing if I need a hook, I'm gonna call Method Man. And music. And music that means so much though, because of the simple fact
they made like, fucking Cream because of that.
Literally, and all it takes in music is what? A chorus and a verse. Yep. He's on a song with 8 niggas. Yeah. He's usually got a verse. I'm gonna call him for a chorus.
Facts.
He's the only nigga I'm gonna call for a chorus.
Facts.
We gotta play this for the whole world. He's the only nigga that's gonna appeal on this chorus for the whole world. So what is he gonna do when he goes solo?
Yep.
He's gonna appeal to the whole world, and niggas knew that. You feel me? Like the RZA really, out of anybody, really knew like what Method Man, what each one of his 8 homies was capable of, bro. Even niggas was getting locked up, missing out on the vision and shit like that, and still sticking with niggas. Like, folks, that I ain't gonna lie. I don't want to call another human being God. I don't even wish to say it right now. I just ain't got another word for it. He damn near God.
No, what I think even too, like, why that's even coming up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because even like when you look at the supreme mathematics and the 5% of teachers that they study and shit, we all are God. You know the black man is God. The black woman is
it's crazy.
Creation of civilization. You know what I'm saying? Like literally.
Topic, folk.
No, keep going.
But
it's a pod.
I've been thinking to myself lately, and I don't fuck with my big brother to even tell him this. I just never forget. We was in a car. We was on the phone with this bitch, and he was teaching her mathematics, but I didn't understand the shit. And at the time, cause she was real Christian, you feel me?
Yeah.
Like type shit, like you feel me? She was indulged, like nah, nigga. They was on the phone having like a holy debate, but he was trying to tell her like, y'all don't even know everybody is a God. Yeah. You are God. And me and her took that like, what, nigga? I said it myself. I was cool with the argument, and my whole time it was argument. But nigga, you didn't just sit here. probably say I'm God playing. Nigga, but I ain't God. We like,
Bro,
what,
you gotta-
nigga? She like, I'm done with this argument. Da-da-da-da-da. But it set it into my brain, seeing them. I probably had a slow moment, or I could not have. You could have probably not set this shit into your brain as quick as I did. So I was just like, I've been watching this shit for 2 seasons, so not that quick, but
not that long, not that quick. Nice old town though.
But I'm just fucking around. But nevertheless, I see them calling each other gods, and that conversation popped up in my head. It was just like, so this is why they call each other gods, because in the teaching of the Holy Quran.
Well, not the Holy Quran, and also the 5% of teachers.
No, I don't. My brother don't even know that shit. He was quoting the Holy Quran. You feel me? So I know for a fact it's from the Holy Quran.
Yeah.
We are all gods, folks.
We made in His image.
We are made, and it's not the thought of like you're a god. You got supernatural powers. It's literally we're made in His image.
But
So
even
if
then,
he
though, you gotta
made
think
me,
about it, bro.
Like,
a
I am
man,
a descendant of Him.
made this table.
Literally.
A man took a piece of glass, something from the earth, something that was never existed before, and made this table. That's godlike powers, bro.
The glass. Nigga,
That's what I'm. Somebody.
Yeah, like somebody.
Where do glass come from? Somebody tell me.
I don't even.
Huh? Sand.
Oh, yeah.
So a nigga was smart enough
Heat up sand.
to go exactly. Ain't no directions for that shit.
Chief.
That's God.
No cap. That's cap.
'Cause we all-
Ain't no.
I mean, that's no
that's
cap.
no cap.
No cap. That's no cap.
That's facts.
Oh, fuck that. No, I'm sorry.
Wasn't no 1, 2, 3. This how you make. This how you do this. You know what I'm saying? And it's a song called Black Jesus on Ghostface's album. And Papa Wu, he say that. He say the reason why man is God, because you gotta understand, if a man could flip himself inside out, God, he will fucking flip the fuck out. Because you will realize that everything that's in this world is made of you.
Bro.
That door you made.
Like, man,
That doorknob you made. Everybody in here, she made.
You
You know what I'm saying?
No cap. Nah, that's hard. That's hard. And
That's why I fuck with that mathematics shit, because that shit
and
true.
it's crazy because just off the strength of the show. All right, so basically, I'm gonna just let
Talk
the
that
cat out
shit.
the fucking bag.
Fuck that
folks.
shit. Ain't no spoilers around this bitch. If you want, hold on. Spoiler alert. If you want to tune out now and go watch the show and come back, because we've been in this bitch for like 2-3 hours. I don't
We
know
have.
fuck,
Oh
but
yeah, we can
talking
cut it. We
shit.
can cut it too though, because I gotta go.
Oh, I went 25. We good.
Oh, that's cool. So
Hell yeah,
how
fuck
long
that.
do y'all usually go?
Like we went 3 hours before. We be talking.
shit.
If
Hey,
the
man, that's
conversation
cool. I just
good,
gotta
we
go
can
home
talk.
and feed my dog an hour away.
Yeah, man. Shout out Balenci. Shout out Balenci. Hold on.
But what I will say, so we just put in motion. We just got our LLC solidified and shit like that
Rich
to start our
Dropouts.
record label, Rich Dropout. You feel me? Productions. But that ain't gonna be the name of the group. But we are formulating like our own group of individuals. Every weekend, probably every other day or some shit like that. But mostly every weekend,
We
it's
always
probably
record.
usually like 5+ of us recording at my crib or my homie Sean crib type shit.
I
like
would say 2+, because at the very least it's gonna be me and you recording.
Yeah, 2+ for sure. I'm always thinking 5 just because male and motherfuckers
Yeah, I'm
rappers
understand.
be in the mix type shit. They could just not be recording.
understand.
But nevertheless, 2 or more, you feel me, are gathered and you have church. But nevertheless,
Period.
so
Church. Church. Shout out Don Juan.
But so we got Juan. We're ready. He ain't signed to the group yet because I ain't had a conversation with him. But that's the thought of my brain.
Bro, that's
we got
that's our brother.
that's
He
our
with it.
brother. That's my
He
blood
with it.
cousin.
That
We
is.
got Sean Ganja.
Almost fought some cues for this nigga.
Yeah, literally.
We'll
His-
get into that in a minute.
Yeah, but we got Sean Ganja, my 10-year homie. Then we got motherfucking Mike Vick. That's Eli, another 10-year homie. You feel me? I ain't had a conversation with him yet, but I'm pretty sure he gonna do this motherfucker. We got Mel. You feel me? My shorty / my artist. You feel me? I'm an active
Lil Mo.
manager. Lil Mo. Right, I'm tweaking. I'm so
You
sorry.
gonna say real niggas days,
I'm
so you
sorry,
gotta
let's scratch that. We got Lil Mo.
let
You feel
them
me?
know. Fuck,
You know?
come on, fuck.
I got an artist, but she also harder than a lot of you bitches,
Mhm.
and she raw than a lot
I
of you
walked down
niggas.
the scene and what
I
he say?
mean, it's just like Roger Rabbit, it ain't shit that I ain't
Fucking
seen.
seen,
What
what?
the fuck? No cap. So, we got a strong team of people that individually record well. And what Wu-Tang did for me is show... pause. What Wu-Tang did for me is show... Pause, right? Okay. So, I always wanted to do a group
He had
like...
a
Yeah.
Eric,
I always
pause.
wanted
Okay,
to
so
do a
what-
group...
well, put
Because
the
I had to
out-
make sure
so-
the people heard me pause.
Let them know.
So I always wanted to do a group like thing. It's crazy because like we had said how we met, how organic it was. He's always wanted to do the same thing. But me and my homie Sean, I only started rapping because Sean is too lazy to rap. So I'm like, fuck, if I bat a studio time, nigga, is you gonna get in there to rap? He like, yeah. but yeah, for the, he got deep ass voice. He's like, yeah, but
I'm right, bro.
I'm gonna need your bitch ass on songs with me. So I had to format all of our songs and shit like that. You feel me? So like, just to get him the energy to rap, cause he had a verse to come on the track, but he never knew which way to go with them bitches. So I come with a raw ass, fire ass chorus. He could come eat that bitch. You feel me? He like, I bet you set the foundation. So I used to just do that for him and my big brother too, though. D-Rob, I always knew that. You feel me? He was like the go to this music shit, but he also is another. He ain't lazy. He is just a crash out dummy. You feel me? So like, if I keep them two in the studio, not on no group shit, not doing music together. Me and Sean was more of a group, but necessarily like just micromanaging. I feel like they'll be everything they're supposed to be. But you know, shit fall off course, you know. But that's also why RZA is my favorite character for, because I've been feeling like I've been doing this type of shit, like his lane for so long.
Same.
No cap, booking 15, 12, 24-hour studio blocks.
That's why I feel like
the
RZA and the Jizza is so important. Because if you look at them, they both was the only two that was signed to real record labels before. And I feel like that's like me and you at the to a T. Like Devon included, because I was hustling this, you know what I'm saying? Like all the other shit.
Even on the word is bond shit, I'm pretty sure everybody go sign a contract except us two.
Period.
So,
Period.
Nah, just talking shit. But
no, that's but you know we
we just gonna push shit. We really get active. Like we gonna put the best foot forward to make our niggas anything that we want to be, even if they don't see it in themselves right then and there, even if they ain't got the money to do it right then and there, the resources, none of that shit. We gonna go out and get it and show niggas that it's possible without the money, without the resources. You feel me? What, et cetera, et cetera. Nevertheless, we gonna go get that shit. That's how we coming. That's how we been coming. With or without each other, literally.
Because
without him, I don't
sleep until they land.
Literally, no cap. So we putting 8 people together. Well, we putting 6 people together. We got 6 people right now. You feel me? But I always wanted to do the group shit. Like I always branded with my brother or with Sean. Sean was really my group. My brother, I just needed his ass in the studio because he just raw. Me and Sean kind of like fell out on some shit type shit, and I'm like, damn, I gotta stand on my own as an artist because I already put my feet both of them. Stepped into this rap scene shit. You feel me? Like I'm a rapper now. I can't go back to just doing nothing. Like, you know, I'm a rapper. Yeah. So I'm like, damn, I don't got my nigga no more. Like, I know he gonna pick up while I slack at type shit. So I started having to kill shit. You feel me? So now basically what I'm saying is I can hold my own. I'm confident in the pack of niggas. You feel me? Well, more so I would have had to. I felt like I would have had to play the executive role because I wasn't as confident in my bars. So I always strayed away as I want to be the Jay-Z Birdman because I could be, but we all could be. Like they don't take away from
Dame Dash Birdman.
Exactly, you know what I'm saying? Like they don't take away from. Nah, I mean, you know, just own. Like I'm just a nigga that's putting everything together. I'm the face, but also not the face, because I'm the face because I'm put this shit together.
You was a little insecure about your shit.
Like I was insecure about my shit, folks. So stepping away from that brought me to know, like, damn. All right, cool. I'm rapping with a bunch of hard ass niggas and I can keep up now. Not even insecure though. Leaving away for Sean made me step my shit up because I could say I was insecure. I just went that hard, folks. I used to borderline do it just because I knew if I just went just hard enough and Sean spazzed, y'all gonna look at him like, damn, he ate his ass.
Yeah.
And y'all gonna love his verse. You feel me? It's gonna make you automatically love his verse.
Yeah.
You feel me? You ain't gotta listen to the whole song. You gonna straight to Sean verse. That's what I want you to do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, let me see the light on. Thank you. So,
thank you.
It's just a breath of fresh air to see, like, okay, these niggas did it with 8 people and were still individually able to go sign their own record contracts. When I first, like, dismantled me and Sean relationship, dismantled a little bit of type shit, I went to reading about them. I got this book called All Things You Need to Know About the Music Industry. It's crazy that I'm talking about him right now. He literally just called me for this book.
Sean?
Literally, right before the podcast. Yeah, right before the podcast.
Yeah,
I couldn't think about the one that you gave me. Shout out Sean Ganja. I couldn't think about the one that you gave me. I gave him the one that I had, though.
All right, bet.
But
it's the same book.
Yeah, the one that you had is a lot better for.
But no, it's called All Things You Don't Need to Know About the New Music Industry by Ari Hester. If you want to read that.
So I started reading on that book, and I'm like, damn, if I was a group, I'd be happy. I never thought about the music industry and percents being broken down by $1. Mm-hmm. So that's right now you own 100% of your music. Mm-hmm. So take that from $1. If each record sells for $1, you get $1. If you sign to a label, the people that got you there, your entertainment lawyer, you gotta have. It's mandatory, or you're gonna be in the same fucked up situation Meek Mill in right now. Every other artist, I'm only naming Meek Mill because I'm so disappointed.
Meek Mill and I saw Keisha Cole.
Keisha Cole as well. I'm so disappointed. I'm just disappointed because read niggas or tell niggas I don't want to make the decision in 4 days, bro, because I can't read all this paperwork if you go by yourself. Period.
I can't say disappointed though, only because I can say lack of not knowing.
I'm not disappointed in Keisha Cole. You came up in a time where that shit didn't matter. You was trying to get on. Fame,
she
clout.
literally met Tupac.
Fame, clout, and record sales mattered at that time of music.
Yeah. They say
now
Tupac
it's
died,
money,
bro.
what you got, assets, et cetera, et cetera. In this time of music. Meek Mill, my nigga, you been in this shit for 15 years.
You be kicking with Jay-Z and Robert
You
Kraft.
literally be with Jay-Z, Robert Kraft, and what's the nigga name that own the Sixers? Mike Rubin. You be with Mike Rubin.
I said David.
You be with three
Mike
billionaires
Rubin.
on a
Mark
day-to-day
Rubin.
basis.
Mike Rubin.
There's no way you should literally ever tweet, hold on, where's my contract? I ain't never received $1 off of music. That is disrespect, nigga, because I respected you. You just disrespected me for respecting a nigga like you, because what the fuck?
Period.
There's no way in hell you been in this music industry, like
Not
music
even that.
industry
You
that
signed
long.
to Rick Ross, so you telling me
signed to
Rick Ross finessed you?
No. You know how that usually go is Rick Ross is gonna take him somewhere else.
To Universal.
You feel me? Rick Ross got his back in.
It was UMG at the
Rick
time.
Ross gonna keep getting his back in. Rick Ross solidified his equity in Meek Mill when he
That fire
sent him off to
distinction.
that label.
Yep.
You feel me? Meek Mill is the dickhead that all this time been okay with show money. And et cetera, et cetera. Because for you to say, I don't know for a fact if it's true, but for you to say, I'm believing anything that come out of nigga mouth. For you to say you ain't never received one dime off of music, that is ridiculous. That's like, you feel me?
That's
so
that's like God saying he didn't rest on the seventh day. You know what I'm saying? Like
damn, nigga. So you lied to us all. No,
You just
but
lied.
it's also how much
The whole
intelligent
Bible's a
shit
lie.
you speak. I want more from you. You speak too much too much of financial
Motivational
literacy.
shit.
You speak too much motivational shit. I got a little disappointed when you said you went to jail and your bills was $100,000. The money you only had $1 million to your name. I was like, shit. He was in like 12 years in his career. What the fuck? You would have been broke if you'd have did them 4 years. That was just 2 years ago. So I love you. You know, you my favorite, one of my favorite artists type shit. So like, I'm gonna forget that type of shit. But for you to say, you ain't never received $1 off of music.
When Young
I
Boy
can only put two and
Young
two
Boy don't have to tour. He makes all his money off his streams.
You feel me?
What? What did you?
Jail, bro. That is
No, he in
So
Utah.
that's disappointing.
He in Utah right now.
Just be randomly popping up.
But I'm saying Young Boy
And
said
he
it.
don't-
Young Boy said itself. I don't have to do tours. Young Boy said itself. I can just my music alone keep me paid.
and that's what I'm saying. Like even when
But
wasn't
he
doing
also
that
don't
shit was
speak to
crazy.
me like a OG.
Young Boy or Meek Mill.
Young Boy. Meek Mill come at you like a OG. Stop
Yeah.
doing perks, little niggas.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do, get your money up. Y'all
talk
see
that-
me,
he talk
y'all
that big
see me
bro
making
shit.
connections with Liz and do-do-do-do-do. I want billionaires. You popping shit. You a dummy.
He don't even own your music. But
You're
Young
a
Boy
dummy.
do. What Kodak say?
You're dumb,
No,
son.
Kodak.
You're dumb, son.
Kodak say.
Stupid.
Kodak say. Meek Mill told me I should have at least 50 M's.
You
But
feel
if
me?
you ain't gonna tell me how to get it, what's the point of you telling me? You feel me?
On
Like,
phone now.
and Kodak on to something though, bro. Like, so Meek Mill the type of nigga tell you niggas you should have 50 million.
You feel me?
But you can't even tell me how to get 50 million. And the fact that you telling me
You should have 50.
you should have 50, literally.
You should have 100 if I should have 50. I
The
came
fact
out
that
10
you telling me
years
out
after
your
you.
mouth, out your own Instagram post,
Meek
whatever,
Mill got
that you
8.
don't own, you ain't make no music off your money off your own music. Kodak was on something with that
Meek
line.
Mill got 8 today real albums. Maybe 9. I counted yesterday, can't remember. No, the 12 was like Flamers and shit like that.
Mixtapes don't count.
Flamers and shit don't really count.
Anything in
that's
streaming
almost like
counts.
counted those out type shit. But you got like 8 or 9 real albums, bro. So for you to literally have never received the money off of none of that shit.
But let's say even
the only
mainstream
reason why
albums,
I
though,
ever
like-
say in your situation, Meek, in any nigga's situation like that, I can't judge you, is because I understand a nigga bringing you $30,000 to, let's just go to what ESTG just got from Gotti. So $30,000 to $750,000. Let's just go in that range. A nigga bring you that, you're gonna sign your life away, and I get that. You in the trenches. You're trying to escape shit. Cool. It's been 15 years though. It's no longer an excuse.
15.
It's literally no way that you can make an excuse of being a dickhead.
Yep.
You were just finna go to jail for 4 years.
For a dirt bike.
You woke up, went to court, a millionaire, free. 4 hours later, you were locked up.
Yep.
You ain't never received $1 off your music, bro.
Sounds stupid.
You living real risky.
Sounds stupid.
You're living real risky, man.
You better know this shit 50-50.
So, you gotta know this shit 50-50.
50-50. What is that? 1,000 of them rings cost a break.
No rap. So, but nevertheless, to my original point, what I'm saying for, I started to articulate myself into the music business and music business.
And Wu-Tang as well.
Yeah, and Wu-Tang. So I started to look at the numbers. Okay, if I got an entertainment lawyer, by law, you need an entertainment lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
You could go on that record deal without one and end up like the Meek Mill we talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Go get you a record. An entertainment lawyer.
And have the money to pay for it up front. Don't let
have
them
money to pay for it
finesse
up
you off
front.
the back end.
And don't go through no type of entertainment lawyer that, what is it? Reasonable, like not reasonable doubt, but like likable
Pro bono?
interest. No, like likable interest, like when they from the label on they
Oh
know
yeah,
people
yeah.
like what is it?
Yeah. Oh no, I know what you're saying. So if the label say they got a lawyer for you, don't go with the label.
But what is the term like that? Like conflict of interest.
Conflict of interest.
Conflict of interest. Don't go with no entertainment lawyer that has conflict of interest. So if you meet this A&R in the club, you feel me? I see Caroline. I love you. If you ever see this, fuck with me. I see her get next to a lot of niggas when they get on. You feel me?
Caroline or you talking about
Caroline.
No, who you talking about? Karen Civil?
No. I'm talking about Caroline. I'm talking.
Caroline.
She A&R from Interscope, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
But really her name Bearline, but she be with all the street niggas. Her name Caroline. It's Bearline on IG. For them.
I'm unknown. I'm gonna learn though.
For them. But you might bump into her in the club. Okay, cool. She fucking with your music. She want to fly you out so you can meet with this person and that person. Cool, do that. Don't take no entertainment lawyer. Just because she just fucking with you and you fucking with her in the club, she's still a conflict of interest. She still works for that label and got that label's best interest in heart. Go get you an entertainment lawyer, research, and bag one that's really solidified in the music industry and that's got good reviews from maybe somebody that you just know. Maybe you at this point where you need an entertainment lawyer, so you got motherfucking network connections with other artists that's decently big. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So you could just ask them, bro, who you use, et cetera, et cetera. Just never go with a conflict of interest. By law.
Ask questions.
Ask questions. By law. Ask questions and read. Read everything. Even if you don't know what it means. They don't tell you what it means. Go to somebody else.
In like 20...
This is your life you playing with.
In like 2017, 2018, I got a contract from somebody. I probably never told you this. My dad had this dude. He wanted a record label. Basically, they wanted me to sign a contract. And in the contract, I would have signed over Smitty 95 as a name and my likeness as a person.
Crazy.
And I told him no. This is in 2017,
we would have
2018.
did the
I swear to
same
God, I never
thing.
talked about this shit.
I think I can say this. We would have did the same thing with Sony.
Go ahead.
We had a deal on the table with Sony for $125,000. Sony wanted to take away all our creative rights, though. You feel me? It was me, Rico, Sean, tell of us. You feel me? Sony wanted to take
Y'all
away.
get to know some of those people later soon.
Yeah, for sure. Sean wanted to. I mean, not Sean. Damn. Sony wanted to take away all of our creative rights. They wanted to tell us the type of music to put out, drive our whole creative direction. What did you just call it? Taking away your likeness?
But in my case, they wanted to own Smitty.
Not your manhood.
They wanted to own not my man.
They want them driving the boat.
No, they want me driving the boat. I wasn't going to drive the boat. But I said no though. My dad was like, "No, you should do it." I'm like, "Nah, fuck that." But they wanted to own Smitty 95, the name, and my likeness. So me as a person, so my whole build. Like how you see me now, they wanted to own everything, and I was like, nah.
I'm from them. So, and you don't know how much time you signing away. Niggas wanted to take the deal. Y'all can take it. I'm going home. The fuck? Because I'm going to read and I understand what this paperwork is saying. But nevertheless, get your entertainment lawyer. By law, you owe your entertainment lawyer 5 to 10%. Off $1, because that's how it makes sense to me. That's the only reason I'm putting it this way to y'all. Off $1, by law, you're down to 95%. We're going to just say 10 because we're just going to go our wildest imaginations possible because niggas do get finessed. So we're not even going to go to minimum.
So you got 90 cents.
So your entertainment lawyer is taking 10, you down to 90 cents. Now you got a booking agent. Those are guaranteed in the music industry. You need a booking agent. You're not finna be getting booked for shows. Shit like you would think it's sweet. It ain't word of mouth. No, it look like that to us.
Even if your homeboy your booking agent, you gotta pay your homeboy.
It look like that to us. Your booking agent, 5%. He owed it. It's by law. It's literally by law. or they just won't work for you. They'll literally tell you that when they meet with you. So now you're down to 85%. 15% is gone. Your actual manager, you owe them 10 to 15%. Most managers, and the cases that I've heard, niggas that I know that got solidified with managers, niggas is taking 20%.
Finesse.
I was told in both books that I've read
10%.
about the music industry, if they want 20%, that's a red flag.
Literally.
They know that they only owe 15 to 10.
Literally.
Feel me? So we're going to go 15 because your manager will do everything for you. I will hope that you respect your manager and who they are for you and you will get them 15%. So we're going to do 15. So now your dollar from 85% just turned into 70.
Mm-hmm.
Now you're making 70 cents off of every dollar for every record you sell, right? Okay. What else do we need? Is it a road manager? We're not even gonna go. No, we're just gonna them three solidified.
You're not talking about studio expenses?
No, them three just solidified. We're just gonna go entertainment lawyer.
You haven't even recorded anything yet.
So look, 70%. You are on 70% off a dollar. Now I want to tell y'all something.
This is your management. You haven't recorded anything yet.
This public record. You can go look this up. I don't know everybody, but niggas like Tekashi, A Boogie, Cardi B, Nicki Minaj, motherfucking Drake, they getting that 60, 40, 50, 50 deal. Alright? And your head, Lil Baby, Da Baby, Lil Durk, G Herbo, Lil Skies, Lil Ski, whoever.
The Smidd, the Weed.
All them niggas. Lil Papa,
whoever.
Lil Kodak, Meek Mill.
Lil Walk Down the Street.
Them niggas is making 70 and 30. The label is taking 70% off that dollar. They're taking 30.
That's 30 cents.
Because why would I give you 60-40 when I first signed you? Who are you?
No one knows you.
We're about to make you.
I'm paying for all
So
your
it's not
studio
because
time.
it's robbery. Oh, you could give me 60-40. I'm literally about to make you.
Mm-hmm.
Labels know that you are nobody when you come sit in them bitches. And if you are, you got a little bargaining room, but they not giving up 60-40 unless they know you're a whole household name. And there's only so many of those in the industry. They come a dime a dozen like going to the NBA. You could think you to go to all time.
Like it's like a lottery pick, bro.
I mean,
At the end of the day, bro.
all-time, no cap.
No, you might think you're a lottery pick. You might think even if you a lottery
cap.
pick, bro, it's no guarantee that you're gonna successfully succeed in this game. At the end of the day, somebody's investing more money in you that you have to invest in yourself.
Literally. So you have to take that shit. So if a label want from you,
If you feel
70, 30, but let's just say you A Boogie of the real.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna down nobody's dreams. You get 60-40.
Dreams.
You taking home 40%. You just gave 30% away to management. So that's why niggas don't walk into them interviews. I mean, that niggas don't walk into the meetings with entertainment lawyers. Because they taking 10%. Y'all want 60 off my dollar. I got 40 left.
Yep.
You walking there with a manager because they got you there.
Yep.
They taking 10%.
Mm-hmm.
So off your 40%, you down to 30. Let's say you don't get an entertainment lawyer. You don't want a booking agent and shit. Let's say you don't. You taking 30% off every dollar. Niggas got to break down the mathematics like that and understand. If I go sign with this label, I'm taking 30 cents off every dollar. All right, you happy you making money. London on the track won 100,000.
Period.
Zaytoven won 175,000.
Period.
What's the other one?
Mike Will made it.
Mike Will made it, won 200,000.
Period. Metro Boomin.
Metro won 100,000. Who you finna go work with?
And them just beats. You want a feature
Them
from
just
Future.
beats.
You want a feature from Future.
Video for Future Wardrobe.
21 say he charge 100. I mean not 21. 2 Chainz say he charge 100,000 a verse,
You feel me?
including video.
Niggas is charging 100. Whatever nigga show
You want
price
Drake
is,
on your song.
They probably charge half of what they charge. You feel me? So even if you go get a nigga like G Herbo, he charging 30 for a
Roy
feature. That's
sounds
30K. But you not gonna pay that, right? Your label gonna pay that. Your label gonna pay for the studio time. All of Chief Keef and Reese Money and them used to say. All the time. They used to be in studios, trash and shit. Niggas fighting. They thugged out. They 16, 17. They getting them bills. You gotta pay that shit out your own pocket. It's six-figure bills. This real money we talking about.
Yeah.
The music industry look fun. It look glitz and glamour. All that shit costs real money.
Yep.
They go to the jeweler. They go spend real money on them chains.
Yep.
Real money on them watches.
Yep.
Real money on them clothes. Like that's
about it.
all real cheese.
Talk about
folks.
that shit.
You feel me? So at the end of the day, you gotta understand how much money you gotta accumulate to be able to do what you wanna do, folks. You feel me? So if your label put You gotta drop an album. That's why they signed you. They need that album about you.
Not just an album though. You have to drop an album that sells. Because if you
Literally.
don't recoup off that album, nigga,
So that's where
you're
I'm
gonna
going.
be in debt.
Your album, let's say you just get Zaytoven to produce your album. You lit, you in the studio, you don't even know Zaytoven just got a whole ass check. The label
$500,000.
not finna tell you. They're not gonna never meet with you and say, hey, we got Zaytoven for this project. They're gonna email you. Your A&R, motherfucking your PR, somebody just might slip in under you. Like, I heard they got Zaytoven for your album. You geek. I got Zaytoven. I'm finna be in the studio with Zaytoven. Zaytoven call you. It ain't no conversation with Zaytoven. Yeah, the label charge me this, so I'ma fuck with you. Nah, hey, shorty, slide to the studio. He gonna act like he fuck with you.
Literally.
You gone. Zaytoven fucking with you.
He just made 500,000 off you.
He just made 500 racks. You feel me? So now Zaytoven, now you gotta make record sales. Drake charged 150,
We're not lying what we talking about right
150,000
now.
for a
If you
verse.
tuned in right now, get your
Drake
notebook out
charged
right now.
150K
real shit.
for a verse.
Like almost 200.
Shit.
Travis Scott documentary is so.
Yeah, I seen that shit. That shit raw.
Sat there and watched
For real?
it.
I ain't watched it
That shit
yet.
raw. Yeah, that shit raw.
I haven't seen it.
That shit raw. So look, let's say you niggas need them features. The features how your album gonna sell, especially if you get in that studio and you ain't who they thought you was, but they need you to be. Your studio motherfucking sessions, you gonna need Future on them albums. You gonna need motherfucking Young Thug and shit like that, cause they need them sales. They need them to automatically know Young Thug is an automatic sale. Who is that?
Jay-Z.
Jay-Z
Like,
want any
150 to 1 mil.
not any motherfucking feature is gonna be half. What I learned,
you gotta
any
think
feature
about it,
is
bro.
half of a nigga show price for real. If a nigga charges 200,000 a show, he charging 75 to 100 for that feature.
Period.
No cap.
But you gotta think about it because they know
cap.
like all right, for instance, right, Pooh Shiesty, right?
This
You gonna click
real
on the song
money.
because that's who that's listening to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you smart enough to own your own shit, if you pay that 100,000 for a Future verse and you really own your own music, you're gonna make that back 1,000,000 times over because
Literally.
1,000,000 people is gonna click on it just because it's fucking Future,
It's fucking
bro.
Future.
If you got TuneCore, DistroKid, and you own your own shit on there,
Well, 1,000,000 people don't mean gonna make your $1 million back. You need 12 million people to make your $1 million back.
Let 'em know.
nevertheless. And that's not even just off one platform.
but I'm saying
that's
a
12
mi-
million.
no, 12 million people,
No, I'm saying you need 12 million people to go stream your shit,
right? That
Yeah.
and that'll be how much?
and that'll probably be like $200,000.
200,000. But even then, though,
No. I'm just saying
that's
you'll make your
Future, though.
100,000 back. I'm just saying you'll make your 100,000 back. But
You're
that's
gonna
only
see
on
something.
streaming on one platform. That's maybe Spotify. That's maybe you a stream for sure. I'm just.
but you
what I'm
paying
just saying is,
100,000
I'm
because you
just
know
not
more than
giving
12
y'all-
million people gonna listen to it.
Exactly. I'm just not gonna tell y'all 1,000,000 people. That's all. I'm just correcting my own.
Reason why I
That's
say
all.
in fact, I say 1,000,000 just because like 1,000,000 is a large number for people.
Yeah.
And if you just even think
But you
about
gonna
it,
get that 1,000,000 streams back for sure.
Literally.
Without you gonna get that 1,000,000 streams back first week.
first day.
On phone them, no cap. But you feel me? Everybody don't know this type of shit. That's why I'm spilling this info because
Or
it was
don't think
news
about
for
it.
me. Because I'm like, okay, I ain't never thought that none of this shit really costed money.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing Lil Durk with Lil Baby, and I'm seeing Meek Mill with Young Thug, and I'm seeing motherfucking Adele with Lil Nas X, and all these people that you feel me? They maxing in the energy, and you would just think. I mean, in the industry, you just think it's all off love, and some of
Hell
that shit
nah,
is,
they get paid to
you
be
feel
there.
me? Like some of that, like I swear Vezo got his feature from Future for free.
But
you
'cause-
might be in the
That's
vibe,
because
and niggas-
Future fuck with GT hard.
But just in general, you know,
Yeah.
like if I fuck with you, niggas gonna
I'ma
do that
fuck
bitch.
with
But
you
for the
type shit.
most part,
It's
I'm
all money.
Hollywood.
Pit.
This is Smitty 95. Niggas don't know us. That label come sign you, shorty. They don't know you. That check gonna talk for you. You feel me? So if they get a nigga $100,000, and then they like he said you don't own your shit, the label owns 70-60% of your shit. You get him $100,000. Your studio time. You unlimited studio time.
Yeah.
You Lil Durk. You a studio junkie.
You don't like to write music.
Fuck it. And
It
you
just
don't write
took you-
music. You freestyle.
It just took you 12 hours to do one song.
You feel me?
You didn't pay for it though.
Your album just took you a whole year of nonstop studio time. $1
'Cause you
million.
freestyle.
Every video, every song on your album probably gonna have a video. Not every song. I'm saying probably like 4.
Mm-hmm.
$100,000 budgets without a doubt. Without a doubt. And this if you're choosing. If you're knowledgeable, don't go with none of this shit. Have your own cameraman. Have your own producers. Damn that be your own producer.
Really.
You feel me? Have your own shit if you're going to take that money from that label. So that way, on the back end, they can go recoup from shit, but making you an artist. And you know every step
Or
of the way what they
basically they
spent.
paying
What
you.
was radio play.
Yeah.
What was this and that. You know by a T. Cross them bitches and dot your I's. You know everything they spent because you handled everything else on the back end.
Mm-hmm.
Right, to the point they paying you. But nevertheless, if you are in this situation, you taking this shit, you thinking your label love you. You done met Caroline in the club. She done butted your dumb ass up. You feel me?
Caroline.
No bap. Now you in debt to the label $1.3 million.
Yep.
Now how I just corrected my mans, $1 million streams ain't $1 million.
mans.
$1 million streams ain't $1 million.
Yep.
It's the same
Feel
with
me?
YouTube. Shit,
So
Beast talks about
you do $1 million streams, you might think you popping. $1 million streams probably like $100,000.
Yep.
Not even that, probably like 50.
Yep.
You done paid your label back $50,000 off 1.2 M's. What's gonna happen to you, young man? You over
got
with. You're
nothing.
done.
You got nothing.
You're done.
You looking broke. Not to mention the video, them cars you rented.
All of
the
that
other
shit.
all
They're
that.
recouping from you forever. So what they're not gonna do is put out another sucky ass project. They're gonna keep recouping off the one that you put out, and they're gonna shelf your ass. You never dropping music
That
again.
chain you got that you didn't pay for,
You
somebody
never
paid
dropping
for.
music again.
Them clothes you got you ain't pay for,
Gotta go
somebody
find
paid
other
for.
ways to do shit.
Literally.
So at the end of the day, moral of what I'm saying is, folks, read y'all contracts, folks.
Or
Read
don't be
these
so thirsty to
books,
sign one
for
either.
real. Read period.
everything.
Don't make the choice primarily off of your situation unless you have to. Mama fucked up, you homeless, you in tour with niggas, you could die tomorrow, et cetera, et cetera. You ain't that fucked up about life, folks.
Squid Game type shit.
You
But
know,
not
cap.
even that. If you take 150,000 right now up front, have a plan for that 150,000. If you take
Well, fuck
100,000, if you take
Cause
60,000,
even Thug said
have
he
a
would've
plan
took
for that
20,000.
60,000. Have a plan for that 20,000, that 10,000, whatever it is. Have a plan for it though to multiply that. You know what I'm saying?
cap.
Don't sign for 10,000 and you know you got $200,000 worth of bills.
And you done signed away 3 albums. Now
Literally.
you stuck. An album don't come out until probably every first or fourth
And now
quarter.
you complaining the label jerking me. The label didn't jerk you, bro.
Literally, you have to build
You
it till
didn't
you
read.
are. So, if you ain't building yourself, what are you? A fucking chef-ass artist. You're a Meek Mill. You on the internet crying about shit like fucking Lil Xan
Well, not
and
chef
them.
because he just dropped. But you just
Like, you know what I'm
you
saying?
a
Not
nigga that's
chef, like,
making
but
money
like,
off your music.
you know, you just like Lil Xan and all of these niggas, like, no cap. You just fucking your property
making
up
money off
and
your
trying to
music.
make the label
Every
angry,
nigga from the
and they
2000s
own you,
and like the
nigga.
90s
They
and
own
shit.
you.
Literally.
They literally own you. So,
Shout out to RZA.
making my point of, I got well knowledge in the music business. I feel like I'm well knowledge. I'm still learning shit every day.
Literally.
I take this shit back to my brothers. We have conversations like this on a regular day basis. All of us do music together. If I know for a fact, I will personally, because off the show, they show every nigga. They went up to a college campus. Some niggas went up to a college campus, 8 of them. Some niggas went up to a college campus. They promoted they single there. 2 niggas, 3 niggas was sitting at home all day. They was calling labels all day long. Radio stations, play this, play this, play this. 2, 3 niggas went to a convention, a hip-hop convention. Everybody's working
Niggas rush the radio station.
to push the single. Niggas literally rushed the radio station in the documentary and it's in the TV show. They literally rushed the radio station, stretching by beat.
AOB, play this.
AOB, play this. Just like niggas. You feel me? That's what I love about the 80s folks, because niggas was tough and niggas understood you tough, I fuck with you. Like,
Yeah.
instead of like, I
You
want to
too.
kill you too.
Yo,
Like,
I'ma
nah,
call the police.
Like, hell no,
Yeah.
you got some shit to offer, nigga. You just stormed this radio station and just,
You
only
just a lot
thing
of
you
talk.
said, you pleading your case or nothing. You
Literally.
said, yo, son, play this shit. Wu-Tang.
Literally, Wu-Tang.
We
You
hot,
go,
nigga.
I know you gonna fuck me up. I'm gonna play this shit.
No,
Hey,
fuck
no,
him.
you dope.
No
I
cap.
appreciate it. Like, you was
Feel
like,
me?
all right, we friends now. You feel me? Like, literally.
Reminds me of how when XXX met Denzel Curry for the first time when he joined UOT.
How'd that
It's
happen?
like it was like a couple months after him and Ski got out of jail. They showed up at a party and it ended up being at the UOT house. And Denzel and all them, like, when they walked in the door, they're like, oh, who the fuck are y'all type shit. Like, they're like, oh, we just saw the party, we just walked in here and shit like that. And you're like, all right, like, but like Denzel walked in, he was like, no, let him in type shit. Like, he's like what y'all do? They're like, oh, I make music and shit like that. And they let them perform that night. And then
Damn, he just fucked with him.
Fire, like, he's like, and then they let him join UOT.
Oh, that's
So,
all right.
Damn.
That's all right.
That's
That's great.
hard.
Florida niggas is different, though.
Oh, too, that's hard.
Florida niggas is different. I think Florida niggas might be the only niggas still living in the 90s.
No cap.
Exactly.
That's like Kodak dress. He be polo
Oh,
boots.
man,
You feel me, bro? Like,
them 2 white boys that fucking got the
Island brothers.
yes.
Bro.
What's her
We
name?
got the
It's
island.
crazy.
Oh, my brother. Yeah, it sound like Desi Banks.
Every day. That's all I do.
Bro, that shit
Hey,
is funny.
you have never. Hey, listen. If you told a lie, nigga, if you had a wheels, you would be a wagon. Fuck is you talking about?
No doubt. They sound just like all the raps he be making. But you feel me? Back to this is the main point of like stability is what I was trying to get at. So like I had to understand I was stable as an individual
Let them know.
in order to do so with my brothers. But it wasn't even a. Oh, that's you. It was I'm like that's somebody's knocking. It wasn't even a thought in my mind to really ever be a group again after me and Sean kind of like broke up type shit. But then I seen like watching this Wu-Tang shit. I'm just like, why wouldn't we? They literally set the blueprint. It's literally everything that I try to do because I need everybody around me to do it.
Same.
So if I have a show, we just had a show in Milwaukee. Excuse me. We just had a show in Milwaukee.
The collab farm. Oh,
yeah, shout out to the farm for having us. But we had a show in Milwaukee. We had a show in Milwaukee and motherfuckers rented out RVs to go down there. But off back, just like I'm like thinking like, folk, all right, Smitty told me it was a nice turnout last year. It was cool. Feel me? It was like a couple of people, shit like that. But I'm like, shit, if we bring everybody that we want to be at the show, or hell, if we just bring a crowd enough to just not be pissed off that the crowd not big enough, because when you're an upcoming artist, the crowd's gonna look, you feel me, motherfucking, I don't know, like
who
they,
may be there, who happen to be there, somebody
yeah,
drunk.
Literally, it's just not gonna look like shit for real. A lot of the times, 90% of the times when you're coming up, you're not gonna get a crowd.
You're gonna get
like
accidental fans.
So to me, every time I'm performing, I like to bring motherfuckers with me. This is the first time I've done it, but it's just a blueprint that I felt like, okay, if we're doing it like this will work. We come up to the show, just like how they used to say back in the 80s. We come up to the show with 90 people, 100 people. Niggas like, who is that? We got 50 people to us. I'm trying to come in that bitch mob deep, make a presence, but also if the show ain't what I want it to be, I can make it what I want it to be.
You know you got 80 niggas
and I
with
know
you.
niggas gonna feel my shit because they came with me. You feel me? So they can show y'all how much they feeling this shit to make y'all feel this shit. You feel me?
And
so,
when we watch the footage 20 years later, we don't realize that these is just 30 niggas from their neighborhood in the front row.
Literally.
It's like, oh, wow. You
How
just
they
look at these
chose
niggas,
to
it's
build
like,
their
wow.
record, they literally strategically took themselves into different record store albums that sold records and shit like that, and they argued over their record, themselves, and they argued over it. And they brought other attention over the shit because niggas like, what's that y'all arguing about? What, you ain't heard that Wu-Tang shit? No, fuck that Wu-Tang shit. They got that other Wu-Tang shit. I heard that new Wu-Tang nigga. You ain't heard that Wu-Tang. They arguing over it, but it's
like
them.
a comic book. It was like
It's
a thing, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But in the store, you don't know that. You just see niggas arguing over Wu-Tang. So now the store owner needs to buy these albums because this niggas in here arguing.
Yep.
So damn, what can I get that Wu-Tang from? They selling the whole boxes to stores type shit. Strategically product placement. That's why I say product placement in my neighborhood. Come on, you know, for sure.
Callbacks, you feel me? We bring a 360 on this bitch. 360 like a cipher. You know what I mean?
No,
Peace,
for
God.
sure. We know we're gonna bring everything back. You know.
Real shit.
But you feel me? All of that shit just means something, bro. So if you got people around you that fuck with your movement, even if they don't, it's gonna make people fuck with how you coming about it. Damn, y'all rent RVs or.
No.
To go out to
out your own pocket.
Milwaukee, like y'all finna take everything free.
Out your own pocket, yep.
You know, out your own pocket. You know what I'm saying? Like no cap. So all that shit just means something for that. Mean you believe in this shit, and other people gonna believe in it with you if they really fuck with you. So really, I just know like, all right, cool. If I got a platform, I got the people, I got dope ass artists. Like you feel me? Like. Everybody around me is dope ass artists. You feel me? Like literally, everybody is a dope ass artist to the point we crafted a mixtape called Face Off. You feel me? So we crafted a whole mixtape together. So it's like I'm looking at the mixtape and I'm like, why couldn't we be a group? The only reason why we couldn't be a group is cause shit, niggas.
Personal feelings.
Yeah, personal feelings, and niggas want to be solo artists. Why would I build myself with you niggas if I could go out and be a solo artist?
But
right?
why wouldn't I build myself?
But why wouldn't I build myself
and
me? No cap. Exactly what you just said. So that overly like, so when I see Wu-Tang them doing, I'm like, so it's possible. They set the blueprint. They literally told us every member has to be working. Okay, cool. Once every member get to working, it got to be two motherfuckers that's gonna really work. The face of that shit. And I feel like that's me and Smitty. Not saying we the face because we smarter, we gonna outwork niggas, etc., but we really gonna go get it. Our homies that we want to be a part of this shit, they mindsets ain't right here 100% music gay. They want it to be, but they still got other falters in other things in their life that's gonna make them falter in their decision. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like, they can't be all the way here yet.
We don't have the same responsibilities as most people.
Thank you. I love how he just be rapping what I be saying in so many words and just
yin and yang, bro.
No cap. But we got different responsibilities. We got different shit going on, so they lives can't be here. Now, I'm not saying we the ultimate ones, but I know right now we trying to go get it. So we gonna make every move possible. And we know we gonna get ourselves there. Yeah, they might drag along. They might make it in a year or two after us, they might make it before us. Who knows what type of work they gonna set in? But as of right now, we know that we gonna go get it, and they still looking to which way they want to play this shit. We kind of got a real idea, right? So why when we bring them in on our real idea, now they kind of way of how they looking at it can come into play as well too though. So now we strategically all are thinking together. So if my way don't work because I don't know it all, his way that he was gonna map out within the next couple of years when he got on track could work right now because we could go make it happen for niggas. So you feel me?
No, that's bottom line. That's real
like,
shit.
No cap.
That's
so
real
it's
shit.
like
It's the Wu-Tang, bro. I ain't gonna lie, and that's why what's funny was funny and what's great to me is the fact that one, I feel like it's perfect for Wu-Tang to come into our lives at the right time because it's been an obsession of mine for like years. You know what I'm saying? For years, since like college, high school. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I had an uncle that we always thought of like Ghostface Killer. You know what I'm saying? So all of this shit though, it just all makes sense when everything comes full circle. And like you said, even study of supreme mathematics, one of the numbers of supreme mathematics is cipher. And cipher is obviously like when we get in a circle and like obviously niggas rap, that's a cipher. But cipher is also things coming full circle. And I feel like things is coming full circle in the cipher in the way that they need to come. You know what I'm saying? So
I was just telling her this the other night when I was like, you know what? We finna be a group. I'm like, why would it? When I just crafted it with her, cause I'm like, I'm sitting there like, what the fuck?
why wouldn't we? I've been thinking about this shit too.
You know what I'm saying? But
I was
like,
talking to even Daryl, like all types of motherfuckers. Like
no
I was talking
cap.
to Derek.
And I was just telling Sean, like, I know we got our set people, but I'm like, we could add motherfuckers into it as we go along. I just don't want to add nobody fresh, cause I know. I mean, not that I don't want to. I'm definitely open to it. But I'm saying that right at this moment, the people that we crafting ideas with, I just know nobody gonna get in their feelings about business.
Exactly.
And that's the only thing. I don't know bringing in whoever else, how you feel when shit comes to business.
Where your
I
pockets
don't know
at, where
you.
your money at type
You know what I'm
shit.
saying?
Yeah.
I don't know you. I know the people around me know that I'm the breadwinner. We gonna all go get it. You feel me? Like, but I'm gonna make the decisions that's like on some original shit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make the decisions. Sean them I already be knowing for like, you and Smitty got it, y'all got it.
Yeah.
You feel me? But at the end of the day, he came
They
up
trust
with me,
us.
folks, so he know when ain't nobody believe in my vision, our vision. I got 15, 20 niggas on the Sprinter, bitches and everything. They don't even know where we going. We just tell them we on the Sprinter for the night. We pull up at my show.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Real shit.
type shit. He know that I'm just cut like that for, so he
Yeah.
able to trust me and understand like.
You gonna
and
do it.
I'm gonna do it. Not like the Wu-Tang shit though. Like where they at some point niggas got
It's
to feeling
really,
themselves.
even our Wu-Tang too was all off of, 'cause
Everything is off Wu-Tang, but I just don't
Yeah.
like how you niggas got the feeling yourselves for y'all bogus, bro.
let them know.
Y'all really bogus, folk. The RZA really took y'all out the hood for and fed all y'all families, folk. With nobody seen that shit for themselves. Everybody knew they was great rappers, bro. Nobody knew how to make it.
He gave out
To
a
the
vision.
point where they set the blueprint for us, but yeah, all that thinking for yourselves and y'all want more money and y'all started fitting out, nigga. Fuck all that
Even in
shit.
the documentary, bro, you saw when they was arguing in the kitchen.
Yeah.
And Ghostface was like, "No, nigga." If he, Devon was telling him like, if you sign a deal for, what did he say? If you sign a deal for 800,000,
No, he said you
I
signed a
get
deal for $1 million.
I get 200,000.
You get
800,000.
800,000. He's like, no,
nigga, I want
the
$1
whole
million.
million. I want my whole million.
You didn't negotiate this deal, nigga.
Literally.
You wouldn't even know this deal was here if Devon didn't study his app. You're not doing your
No
taxes,
cap.
your accountant,
No
making
cap.
sure all this shit is. What is you talking about? Like, that was the crazy shit. But obviously, you could tell, like, they got it later. They was just young and dumb and didn't know.
For sure. And now just why I said the blueprint. We see, of course, we know this shit happened so many times before us with groups. But this is a group of 8 niggas who was really close.
Since diapers.
Entwined. And it ain't just being about close relations. They was close in that mathematics, religion, like the brain. They was close in the brain, folks. So to see money take over that, you got to be really strong. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, that shit kind of the root of all evil, folks, if you know how to treat it. Like, I don't really
Money
like
not
to
the
say
root of all
that.
evil. Poverty is the root of all
Exactly.
evil.
No cap. Because if you know how to treat the money, folks, you'll be straight. And I feel like
Yeah.
everybody around us, only thing that Riz and them did wrong, we going to take their whole blueprint. Y'all going to see this shit. Only thing they did wrong was it was only RZA, Divine, and Power in the meetings. It's going to be all 6 to 8 of us, however many of us it is. We're going to all be in the meetings. We're going to Def Jam.
Real shit.
ODB came to one Def Jam meeting. Fuck that. We're going to every meeting. Everybody know how much we getting. We breaking that shit down 50-50. Everybody going to know, though, who crafted these deals. Me and Smitty might, if it's me and Smitty, might not even be me and Smitty. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Deadly.
whoever crafted these deals, you get an extra 5,000 to 10,000, but not too much major, man. We all equals. That's how you gotta run that shit. And niggas didn't run that shit as all equals for, and that's where they fucked up, and that's what hurt me the most, cause I know how much brain power it took RZA, bro. I know how much brain power it take me on this small ass level to get shit done. How much we.
But I can also
RVs
understand too,
and
where
shit,
RZA like I can understand where RZA like not including every one. He probably I can understand two things. RZA probably calling ODB, telling him to show up, and ODB not being as attentive as he need to be.
Oh, no.
And RZA knowing like I'm gonna have to do this me on my own. I'm not gonna waste my time. You know what I'm saying? And I can also understand RZA being like, I had the whole idea at this point. Why would I call ODB at this point to ask him what he thought?
No cap.
You know what I'm saying? So, but it's not wrong at all either. He should have still included him if he did or if he didn't. Because at the end of the day, for TV shows, you know, things is like made how they need to be. But RZA was never wrong.
Oh, Chief.
That's my thing about it. He made y'all multi-millionaires.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So,
and that's how I really be feeling. Like I was just telling Sean about how you had USB card drive, how you had USB drives attached to the back of business cards.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, that's fucking ridiculous. Anywhere I'm at, if I get somebody that, if I feel like you somebody who I wanna introduce my music to, even if you somebody of some substance in this music industry, maybe I'm run past somebody big and I just could give you my Instagram name. You're not gonna really search my shit, but if I could give you a business card with a USB drive, you just might play that shit. It becomes
you might have that bitch laying around one day and plug it in on accident.
Literally, it becomes
like,
50-50 at that point, and I like them odds. Aside from that idea, though, because that's ridiculous, and I was literally telling you.
And that's some free sauce. Y'all learning free sauce. If you tuned in to Smidd After Dark right now,
Chief.
thank y'all for tuning in. You get some free sauce right now. Let's get them
cap.
views up, all that other shit up. You know what I'm saying? On folks now, you feel me? But at the end of the day, that's real life. Like, niggas ain't thought of that.
No cap. And that's why we got in conversation, because I was telling you, like, niggas used to make fun of me, like, by the time you really start taking this shit serious, nigga, they ain't gonna be having, they only got CD players and cars right now. So I'm like, damn, USB drives maybe and some shit. You like, yeah, I did that. So now I know it's possible.
Literally.
I've been thinking about it since 2016.
Literally. And I did it in 2016.
You feel me?
Literally.
But
Literally.
Exactly. I now know it's possible. Now I got another group. I got another brain to my brain.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm finna go add 5 more brains. Where we all constructing ideas don't even really cost no money.
Yep.
But when the shit still do start costing, we got the money to pay for shit. But right now, it's about strategically product placement. No cap.
Real shit. No, that's real shit, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't gonna lie. How long we been on here, Kelly?
2 hours and 10 minutes.
2 hours and 10 minutes. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I thought this been a great episode.
I'm good.
That's why I told you, bro. We don't have straight topics. We just, but
I'm
Smidd After Dark, bro. It's after dark talk. It's talk that a nigga wouldn't get in the daytime. It's a talk that a nigga wouldn't get or a person wouldn't get. Whoever it is that you is, however you feel, whatever pronouns or you know what I'm saying you go by. It's a talk that you wouldn't get at a normal time. You know what I'm saying? And I like to talk to people that come from a real hustler life, a real get it by your own life, but also a real understanding life for like what it is. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, this is one of my best friends in the past year alone. You know what I'm saying? For sure. You know what I'm saying? Been through a lot of shit in the past year, from different cities to moving to a whole different,
and
like,
taught each other a lot of shit.
Real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, facts. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing too. Even when I was telling, maybe we was talking, Kelly, like, I like being around people to be like, oh no, you're right, I'm wrong. We've done that multiple times.
We just talking about this last night. I was just telling her, literally, pay attention to the people I hang around right now. You are who you hang with for real. That's a real thing. I start hanging around the right motherfuckers. My life literally start lining up accordingly. Like, no cap.
Vice versa. You know what I'm saying? So that's my thing, man. Thank y'all for coming in. He said, man, shout out Diddy, man. We got you, man. MOK. And we did a song too.
And we gonna send you the songs.
Yeah, we did
2 songs.
We did 2 songs.
We did 2 songs. Yeah, he sent me like 3-4 beats. I think we did 2.
You know I be drunk off the tequila.
Yeah, no, that's that. I was jugging on the
The
bus.
bus.
I was jugging, rocking,
God.
That's
Hey, listen.
beats. Yeah,
Hey, Diddy, yeah, we got some songs coming to your joints already, folks.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I wanted to say, man, thank y'all for tuning in, man. It's midnight after motherfucking dark, man. Got my fucking dog, my fucking brother, man. Y'all know what the fuck it is, man. 100 grand strong, man. Y'all know what the fuck going on, man. OPM Hollywood in the building, man. You feel me? Like I said, if y'all wanted the whole OPM story about some whole crazy shit that we didn't even get into today. It's names y'all didn't hear. It's names y'all heard. Y'all heard Sean. Y'all heard Juan. Y'all heard the rappers. Rico. But y'all didn't hear like Mummy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't hear like some real like crazy like. So you know what I'm saying? Even like our LA escapades. You know what I'm saying? Y'all didn't hear our LA stories like crazy. Y'all heard a little bit. I got into a car accident in LA. Y'all know about that. But he was out there with me. You know what I'm saying? So if you tune in the old,
we shot 8 videos in 14 days.
Come on, bro. If y'all tune into the old TLA episodes when we was talking about this shit, tune into those old episodes. But I want to thank y'all for tuning in tonight. Thank y'all in Instagram land. Make sure y'all tune into the local Artisan on YouTube to watch this full episode, man. And I ain't gonna lie, man, we out this bitch, man. Make sure y'all follow me, SMIDDY_ on all platforms. You want me on Snapchat, it's SMIDDYOG. You want to plug yourself, my nigga?
No, I'm motherfucking OPM Hollywood. OPM Hollywood on all social media platforms. I'm bent the fuck up right now. Bent up out of shape, but I still won't drive the boat.
I still won't drive the boat. Kelly drove the boat. Kelly drove the boat. Skit.
After that, we out this bitch.
We out
OPM
this bitch,
Hollywood.
man. Thank y'all, man. Go. Peace, God.
Peace, God. No doubt.
Start, no more waiting, hearts going thump like